One of the chest. Pushed the wrong one. Oh well.
It whooshed, and it didn't whoosh.
It didn't woo. It whooshed instead of opening the chest. So, what's up, folks? We're waiting, as always. Happy Saturday night. Right's right, long shot. What's up? How y'all doing? What's up, Jay? Thank you for the resub, as always. We've got a few ladies here. We're still going to play a little bit. They're kind of what we would consider in downtime mode. What's the word I'm looking for? Discovery. They're waiting on their boat ride, their personal cab.
We're waiting on our Uber.
Their Uber. That's right.
Uber.
Their Uber ship.
Are there Uber boats in real life? Greyhawk. It's a Grey.
We didn't know Greyhawk had Ubers, did you, Jay? See, we bring more to this community than you ever reckoned, pal. Hey. Now,
that should be like a class, a class where you just like, you're a transporter, essentially. That would be awesome.
The Greyhawk Grognards heard us. We've got Uber now. Uber and...
Greyhawk Grognards probably don't do much interneting, do they?
Some of them do. Some of them are really bad at it, and some of them we don't want that way. So I'm just saying that. Not that I've had personal preference. There's a few. You know that
I feel like a transporter should be some type of class, like some kind of like smuggler. Is there a smuggler, perhaps?
I mean, aren't you a swashbuckler?
She's a swashbuckler.
But I'm thinking more of a like
like a background,
like literally a taxi cab driver, but in D&D.
Yeah,
but you could I guess like a Han Solo, a smuggler.
Han Solo.
So you'd have to. If anybody know, it would be Jay, because he could tell you all the classes and subclasses and all this stuff that they've come up over the years.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering if there's another subclass that would.
So, smuggler. So, if not, he can make one. Okay, so you have to play one of his games.
Lord Gazumba says they have a magical air tube movement system in Verbo.
Pneumatic tube.
Yeah.
Pneumatic tube. There you go.
But by the way, Duff, we're just waiting for Quest at this point.
Yeah. Oh, is Fury not making it now? Did I miss that?
Not as far as we know. No.
Okay. Fury. Oh shit! I forgot. I'm not home. Fury.
Oops.
Wonderful.
I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
No, it's all right. It's because of our schedule and the holidays. And we're the rejects, so that's just the way it goes. But just so everybody knows, it looks like that we will take next week off, and then we're going to be back on for 2 weeks straight. The 10th is our Winter Fest, our Winter Night Fest. What the heck? God, I can't even say the damn event now. Holy crap.
Winterfest, sir? Is that what you're trying to say?
Night. Oh my God. I'm lost.
So have you been drinking, Duff? Are you okay?
No, I have not been drinking. I've been staring at the same Winter's Night Game Fest. There you go. Okay, man, we'll get there.
Say that 3 times in a row fast.
Yeah, exactly. So as you can tell, if you haven't hit my Praetors Rejects social medias or Praetors and Riffs, we're going to have just something we're trying to put together that's going to be like a single day of gaming with lots of digital swag. And we have got about half a dozen already sponsors: Gooey Cube, Cobalt Press, Frog God, Trollord, Skeeter Green, Gaxworks. Lots of people are going to be giving away some digital swag to the players and GMs. Jay, and once I get it right, Jay will be streaming a show. I guess I'll put the Warhorn schedule up tomorrow. We're using Warhorn just this one time, because it was free. And then, did I miss? You missed someone. Uh-oh, shit, I missed somebody. Total Party Kill Games, Gaxworks. Oh, Lord. Oopsie daisy. You got to pay attention to the shield there in the middle of the graphics. Oh man, yes, I am professional. Oh, there you go. There you go, Jay. I'm so gonna pay for it. Yeah, I know. Well, hey, y'all saw my video. If you didn't see the announcements, changes afoot. So, you know what? It's in the announcements.
Wait, what?
Yeah, nobody pays the Discord server anymore. I know.
I watched it.
But did you think I was quitting? Did you think I was quitting, or I was?
You tried to do a little like.
I shot that thing for 4. I kept shooting it and redoing it, and I just couldn't get the point across. And I said, "Fuck it, just be done." Okay, I can't. I'm not a good troll. So
well, what happened?
Nothing. So I posted a video yesterday that basically it says it's been a good run. And I know there's supposed to be cuts. I was trying to make it look like it was cut and all that, but I'm got to edit better. And so, that's right. And so, I posted that I was making it look like it sounded like I was quitting. Was dropping the streaming and we were walking away from 6 years.
On April 1st.
Yeah, I know. Well, I don't think well. I don't, like I said, I'm not a good troll. And so, but all we've done is, we're bringing over the Praetors and Rifts group, which wasn't much happening there, and we're merging the communities. And we've made the Discord server a community server now. I'm still working on it and getting the rooms just kind of cleaned up. And we're going to be posting the way we're running the games out of there. All the stuff that we're doing for the cons are going to be showing up there. More availability for players to interact with vendors and the games that we're running and the conventions we're running, and still have home for the rejects. But it just didn't make sense to have that whole community when it's me and Matt anyway, and Josh Zarathon is helping out as always. So that's what's happening is basically we're just redoing the Discord server. So getting some rebranding stuff that I'm looking for, the changes that I've been grumbling about for a while. That's one of them, and more programming that we're going to be doing over on YouTube. Some of that stuff I've talked about ad nauseum lately, but just not happy with what I'm doing. I want to blow things up, and go from there and rebuild. So, yeah, so that's happening. But yeah, the December the 10th, Winter Nights Game Fest. We've got Jay's involved. He's going to be streaming a show. It's we're right into us here. The ladies here will be doing, we're going to do 2 nights of Christmas, basically as old module that I haven't run in quite a long time. That's Christmas based. And we'll do that, and we'll have more giveaways. If you haven't looked at the Winterfest logo, it's a dragon, basically like a night dragon. So that's kind of a hint of several of the prizes that will be given away. Y'all saw one of them, the blue dragon. We've got a couple of dragon miniatures from Reaper to give away. Some paints and a wet palette from Reaper, going to give that away. The stuffed animal, some more dice from Lori's. I've got a couple more candles from Druid's Den. There's 1 or 2 more things else back over there that I'm going to give away. Oh, the Dwarven miniature set from Reaper. I picked up several miniatures from Reaper when we worked the convention, and bam. Did he really? I hadn't seen that. I hadn't seen that. Jay passed. Oh, I'll need to reach out to the guys and say hi to them. So anyway, but then so Jay was also talking about so that's the tent, and there's still some spots set up, and I'll post the Warhorn link up if anybody wants to get on a couple of games. It's just one day of games. I know Guild Superior is going to run a show too, for the con, not the convention, just the gaming night, and have some fun. And then the next week, we'll be running our game here. But before that, Jay, I think we're playing in the morning his BattleTech game over on Lord Gasama's channel, and I'm going to jump in on that 9 a.m. Eastern, right? Yeah, so I have to be up at 8. So anyway, I want to try that out. I want to see what that's like. And that's on the 17th. So puppies. Okay. So yeah, that's what's happening. So that'll be our 2 weeks of gaming. And then folks, it'll be Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve or the Saturday. So ain't nothing happening here, at least gaming wise. Let me put that way, D&D gaming wise. So more than likely, we'll definitely, all of us that are streaming or doing stuff will be in and out doing things. When we're tired of dealing with our family members, and I'd say, oh, I've got to go run my show. I'll talk to you later. Things like that. Is anybody going? Kirsten, are you going home for the holidays?
I'm not braving any holiday travel. No. I ain't trying to fly around on Christmas.
What's up, Eric? What about you, Francis? Are you gonna go? Are y'all gonna go away
for the holidays? We are gonna go to Disney World at the end of January for my mother-in-law's 70th birthday.
There you
we're pretty
go.
Excited about that. We got our flight info today.
There you go, Lori. Are y'all staying home? Or you're going out of town next weekend though?
I'm going to Chicago to do tattoos and see some friends, and because I am not crazy enough to travel during Christmas, so we go the week before or a couple weeks before.
There you go. All right, Lord, so there you go, folks. I
have decided I want a sleeve.
What?
Duff, you see, if more than half of your players have sleeves, that means the DM needs one too.
There is no way that you could get me to sit in that chair. The moment that needle hit my arm, I would bitch I would come out of that chair yelling and screaming, because I have given it thought a couple times. Man, there's
earbuds.
I don't do pain. I
cube on you.
am a big old P word. Yeah, well, I don't do pain. No.
You're a big old kitty cat. I see.
Yeah. You can tell. Ask Rachel that. No. Nay.
Did her?
She's not doing well. So unfortunately, not.
Crystal thing is still messed up.
It's still a big issue. Yeah, and we don't know if it's.
Do anything for her?
Unfortunately, not. You can't force these crystals to go back in.
That's freaking terrible.
What's happening? Who's coming in there? Oh, Celtic. Yeah. What's up, bud? Yeah. She is miserable. She's downstairs right now. Passed back out again. Thanksgiving basically almost killed her from the way that she was moving around. We had her mothers over and family and all that, but yeah, it's bad. She can't drive. She can't do much. So she goes to a little therapy. We're hoping, they say it could last a couple months, which we're in month 2 already, or it could last years. They don't know until the crystals decide to go back into the canal.
Can they at least give her nausea?
I've tried to taking some Dramamine and all that, but it's just anytime she suddenly moves, that shift happens and the world just takes off. Yeah, and she has to. I call her. I tease her sometimes. I call her Jackie Hummingbird in response of Jack Sparrow because she'll start doing this. And she holds herself up and her eyes go back weird, and she has to stop for a second, and she's getting her balance, and and she absolutely hates it, and I just tease her. I say, this is the best con job I have ever seen, to get out of work or not do anything and all that.
I don't think you could con that long, man.
No, she hates it. Absolutely hates it. So, but nothing we can do. She can get around and do a few things, but she just has to move really slow, because any quick jerk of the head or movement and all that just sends the merry-go-round into warp speed. So we're hoping it'll fade.
If she's perfectly still, is she okay?
For the most part, but it has to settle down, and so she's just wiped out. Well, hates life right now, really does. So, yep. So I got to do all the work, figure everything up. We'll get through it. We'll figure. I'm hoping, we can get through the holidays and that it hopefully subsides, because there's nothing you can give her. There's no cure. There's no way they can operate. There's nothing, because this stuff is in the, in the upper back part of your ear in the little bitty canal. And it's, who knows? Those are out of whack. Your equilibrium is screwed. So, yep. Okay. I think anything else to discuss. Yes. everybody, that's been all the rejects. The Discord server is getting a remodel. We're still in the middle of that. You should have access to those who had access. We've done a lot of cleanup. Some rooms a lot of stuff's been archived. I haven't deleted it all, but we're just cleaning up, kind of organizing a little bit better, because now we're going to have 2 communities basically coming in, and so a lot of the rooms we consider public are there that anybody can see. And then the rejects will have private rooms that are just for us to use, but you still have access to all the, I don't know if it's really, a big of a deal, but it is what it is. So we're now Rifts and Rejects. There you go. So all lorded over by Prater. And you go wrong. So, that's all I got. And we had fun last week. For everybody missed it. Or 2 weeks ago. Was it last week?
No, it was last week.
It was last week.
It was a week ago.
Yeah.
The
There
19th.
you go. Not Twitch renaming.
Yes.
Nope, Jay. Just the Discord server. Rejects channel, Rejects YouTube, all the social medias. That's all staying the same because this is a business and I have it incorporated and all that. So anything that comes in will stay that way. But it was just having the riffs, and managing and having everybody over here. Just kind of made sense to do it that way. So I didn't mind as far as the Discord server getting rebranded and having both communities. Made no biggie onto my part on that. So if you missed last week, the Critical Failures game, we had fun doing that. That's up on YouTube. Actually, I'll make it public tomorrow. I got
We may have sacrificed the Queen of Christmas at the end of our game.
Yeah.
There
Queen
were
of
there were
Christmas.
nutcrackers and squishmallows and crazy.
Well, it took me a while to get that you were playing off the 12 days of
eating-
Christmas. I didn't catch that for a while.
Yes,
Okay, so-
there were 6 sample ladies.
Yeah, I know.
7. I don't have my notes, but
Yeah.
there were nutcrackers and squishmallows and
Yeah.
elves on the shelf and all the things of Christmas.
Killer lobsters.
Oh, killer
Oh.
lobsters! Didn't see that coming from anywhere.
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
Yeah, it was good times. Everyone had fun.
Molotov cocktails inside Costco.
Because why not?
So yeah, it
all
was
good.
the poor Costco. It's not the same.
Poor
Mhm.
Costco is
Mhm.
not
That's right.
not the same.
No,
Yeah, if I would have had like 2 days to run that, yeah, I could have done a little more with the
no.
6 of this, 7
Yeah,
of this, 8 of
yeah,
that, 9 of that. I'm
yeah.
like, ooh, we got 4 hours. I need to make this faster.
No,
So
that's
it was good
good.
times.
Okay. I think that's it for announcements, everybody. I don't really have much we can play. We're hoping that Rose, by me stalling here, that Rose would hop into the game. But you know
She was
what?
on chat for like 1 second. I saw she.
They
On my
probably
way
just got
home. Yeah.
Yeah.
So and Phyllis is going to try to hop in late, and so that's where we'll go. But anyway, so
I mean,
let's.
you could just level us up while we're waiting. I mean, that'd
Mhm,
be fun.
Yeah.
Not a
Yeah.
bad idea, Lori.
She tried that last week, and I'm like, what? What level up? No, there's no leveling.
Christmas is coming up, Duff.
Is that
I know,
what it
what a nice
is?
Christmas gift.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, well, how about that Christmas gift of a level up?
Yeah.
A nice cheeky little level 11.
Didn't I just? Y'all
Yeah.
leveled up right after y'all got out of the. I see another.
What?
Wow.
Y'all just leveled up.
Look how good you hit him.
Critical hit for Moss. Really? We hadn't even done anything yet. We're not even
Nice.
in combat.
Thank you. Who gave me a crit hit? Who did? I missed that.
That's
Did it just
Celtic.
hop up?
He's got tons of cards.
Because he had such a good time at my game.
He did. Celtic had a good time. So, okay. So apparently we don't have really much in the way of notes from last session. Is that true? What was the last note? What's the last indication that you had
Quest-
written down there?
Quest sets us on fire. That's
Okay.
it. That is the only note I have about the last 3 sessions.
We were done with that. We had
Right.
we cleared out the baddies in the grove clearing place.
Yes.
And I think we were headed back toward. I kind of feel like we were going back to Highport.
Nope.
Ship?
No, we were going to
get.
port. Where was it? No. Ah!
We were waiting for our Uber ship.
You went back
Yeah.
to you went back to here, you went back to the other map. You went back to Finral. No, y'all weren't. No, you weren't. Y'all you had the wagon. You went and got your wagon.
We were going up to
You got to go to Safeton. So, because you killed the hag and then you brought her back alive. You
did
raised
speak
the
with
dead.
Spoke with dead.
You spoke with the dead. And the questions, the answers you got from her is where are the slavers or what's been happening? And they haven't shown up in a while. How did you get slaves? And there's a contact by the name of here, I got it right here in front of me. I need the PDF.
We were going to Port Eldred.
You're going to
Eldred.
Safeton.
Yeah, no, but we were going to go get
Safeton,
picked up from Port Eldred by
That's
Dern.
right. That's right. Going to Eldred to go to Safeton. And you were trying to find someone. You were told that the slavers had a contact because they're you found some lettering that the hag was supposed to be looking for somebody, not y'all, but somebody else that you believe Marquesa wants dead, because you don't know where she's at, and you've got to try to find her. There was a contact in the name by the name of Motto that works for the slavers in Safeton.
Okay.
Does that sound right? You don't remember? We don't remember.
It sounds a little familiar.
Is that what I threw together in the last minute? There you go.
Sounds great.
There you go. Okay. Yeah. So, and then after that, you messaged Dern to say, "Come get us. We need to go to Safeton." And he reported that he was dealing with cleaning up the ocean. The coins had been littered, and he was going to be there on his way. Okay, so, not really. He said he'd be on his way. No littering.
No littering. So you throw a coin into the fucking sea one time, and the fucking undead whale comes out of fucking nowhere and fucks your shit up.
True.
Yeah, what she said.
Right. That's how it works. Don't litter. Take care of the ocean. It'll take care of you. Okay. Or it'll create a Moby Dead. Sick of Moby Dead on you. Okay. All right. So, unless anybody else has more to add, I guess that's where we can pick up the deal. Yeah. Y'all were gonna travel on up to Eldred, to wait for Dern, and that's what you're doing. The road to Eldred is, for the most part, a coastal road that links various fishing villages and hamlets that line the coast. There's not much to worry about. You might run into a language. Please,
hey, somebody else let it go.
I'll allow it, Lori. Don't worry. I'll allow it.
Oh, my Lord.
Here we go.
Those who are new to the Rejects, quality programming, folks. Quality programming. Okay. That's why we only stream every other week. We keep the demand high and the supply low. Keep you coming back.
To go along with our bar that's very low also. Is that what we're saying?
Very low bar.
On the ground.
Oh, great. Rose got pulled over for speeding. Way to go, Rose. Just spend more money you don't have. There you go. Okay. All right.
Dear.
And they let us on other channels to play, folks. Isn't that just sad? This is the wildest thing. Okay.
Is there a more fun game than our game? Maybe.
I don't know that there
not
is.
at 9 o'clock on a Saturday night. No. Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Okay. So, what, Mech? What? Hey, what are you complaining about? Thought you were supposed to play last night. Oh, you did play last night. That's right. We were doing. You know what? He started late.
Tattooed. Duff should get tattooed across his chest. It should just say like "familiar killer." Like we should totally do that. Yeah.
I'm
You
I'm
can
a
just put a
little
little
afraid
hash
to
mark for every time you kill one. You know?
I'm afraid to jump on this making fun of Duff train because now I actually have a pet.
Well, if he
I have
kills my
something to
cube,
lose.
it's
That's
not gonna
right.
go good. So.
Don't mess with me. I kill familiars and pets with pleasure.
Well,
Okay.
ooze does not count as either, so
And a
nah.
child, a
That's my
gelatinous child. Okay. He could become jelly, spread on. He's become jam, spread on some bread.
That's just mean. Marmalade. I should have named him Marmalade.
Oh my god.
So mean.
That can be his middle name.
His middle name.
Hubert
Marmalade.
Marmalade Maslany doesn't have a last name. Fuck, I need a last name.
All right. Well,
It's one of those days.
it's one of those days, folks. You know, we're relaxing. They're traveling. Yeah, you make your way up the road. You'll run into you know, there's not really much that gets in y'all's way, honestly, because maybe a couple of thieves, you know, it's nothing really that you're truly concerned about or worried about. You dispatch them with ease. If I had one more player, we do combat because we've already got what do we have? A critical hit already given out, right?
From me.
So yeah, crit hit. That's right. There it is. So,
Let's get into combat. Quest and Sorrow are sleeping.
that's right.
Yeah.
There you
They're
go.
snoozing.
I mean,
But
the
no.
three of us could take something down. Just saying.
Well, I know you could.
I was gonna say Izra could take something down on her own. Let's be honest.
Okay, Izra and Vix could take things down, and I just, you know, I'm there.
Moss will throw some salt at it and hope for the best.
I'll check for traps and throw some salt at it. Do we know, is there a monster that salt actually affects other than snails? I mean, evil things can't cross a salt circle, right? Like spirity bits? Demons? Does it hurt them or can they just not cross it?
Throw some
Salt?
salt at Sorrow to see if it has an effect on her since she's part demon.
Duff, I throw salt at Sorrow. What happens?
She bitches at you.
Oh, okay. It doesn't work. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Use a good
You know.
Wait, but I sprinkle it. But what if I sprinkle it like the guy on the internet down my arm and like, yeah. Poor Duff. He's just.
He's already like, is it?
No, it's okay. It's okay. I don't mind. I'm stalling to try to get somebody. Yeah, once get them in the game, but they'll get here. And you know, because really it was just getting y'all to Safeton. But no, the trip to Elred is yeah, it's not that difficult for you to get up there. And Elred itself is not that. Where is Elred? The end of the road. Life in Elred. Why don't they have maps for the towns? They don't. I know I found one for one for Safeton. Yeah, but you can get, they do. I know they do. I can't, but it's not in this. Which module is it in, Jay? Is it in Slavers? Nope. Someone's made them outside of Slavers reference. Okay, let me look at that. I found one online for Safeton. Definitely did that. We'll have that map. Okay. But Elred I wasn't worried about. Elred. No, you get there. No problem. And you'll wait another day or two, and then the sails Narwhal and Safeton in from the ashes. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know these things from, you gotta have Jay around. He'll correct me constantly when I miss something, that I don't know, which is always about
I was gonna say that's a lot of correcting.
about Greyhawk. Yeah. So
We're gonna have to start paying him for for that.
So exactly.
Man, between that and our swear jar, we'd all be broke.
62, the port of
Exactly.
Elrond. Yeah, but this stuff actually, but all this stuff from the Slavers is after the original module, if I remember right, Jay. But we didn't want to go into Elrond because isn't it overrun by orcs? Isn't it?
Yeah,
I
I don't
speak
think
orc.
I don't think we wanted to go in. We sort of wanted to go if there's like some sort of beach or anything, and then have them take like a little dinghy out to pick us up and bring us back to the ship.
A dinghy. A
little
dinghy.
A
A little
dangay.
dinghy.
A dinghy
A
to get
dingo
you.
ate my
That's right.
boat.
Yeah. And no, the cities are not good for the most part. Except for
What's up,
Safeton.
Dad?
Safeton is still somewhat free. But it has its own little problems. Okay. So you can get a dinghy from Dern. You got to message him and tell him to send a dinghy. Send the Uber.
Yeah, how do
Be
we
like, "Hey,
message him?
It's me."
Do we do like? Oh,
It's
Brain
Kirsten.
thing?
She sends a
Yeah.
message.
okay.
Yeah, because
Be
you
like,
would have
"Hey,
rested and get
it's
the
me.
spell back.
Can you send a little boat to come pick us up off the shore? We're waving. Come get us. Thanks. Bye.
Yes, yeah, yes. He uses his little spyglass that he knows how to use properly. Unlike Moss Lonnie, who turns it around the wrong way and looks
I
in the
resent
wrong.
that,
Never.
sir.
She's not dumb.
No, I
I'm
was
not
getting
dumb.
her.
I'm gonna use that for something. I swear.
She constantly. I saw her kind of sliding off camera, so I know I was going to get her
Moss,
with it.
she spent like 1,000 gold on that fucking thing too.
And she's yet to learn how to use it. So,
I thought it would work for dark vision, so it did not.
it did not. It was really dark. You couldn't see.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We got
Mhm.
tons of money though.
Well, now
We
we're
have,
gonna
like,
be
money
on a
coming out of
boat
our
so you can
ears.
use it.
So,
We're on a
gonna be on a
boat.
she has tried to use a
Yeah.
boat, I thought. So,
I did,
tried
and
to
that
use
was
it
when
when
you
we
all
were in the
told me it didn't work for dark
tunnels.
vision.
it doesn't work.
Remember
No.
Remember we were in like the fucking like the Underdark?
Language?
Fucking Underdark?
Under fucking dark.
Under
The fucking
Dark.
That
Underdark?
is so wrong. Folks.
I wonder if someone went through and listened to all the episodes who swears the most.
It's Kirsten. There's not a doubt. Give me a break.
You know
Without
what
doubt.
we should do?
Potty mouth.
Oh, this would take such a long time. Go through the episodes and like clip each time and like put them all together. That would be so funny with like a music background.
That would be fantastic.
Oh
It would
my
be amazing.
God. That's right, Josh. See, Josh agrees with me. It's 100%
Just
Kirsten.
because it's
100%.
true,
Potty
you don't gotta
mouth.
say it so confidently, okay?
So,
Okay, 99.2% Kirsten.
Thank you, Lori. Give me the benefit of the doubt.
We'll give you that
Okay.
0.08%.
The only reason
Well-
I hold back is because my kids are sleeping and I don't want to wake them up to hear mommy swearing.
Yeah, I usually have one running around the house, but she's used to hearing it. So
all righty. So the dangay comes and picks y'all up. However,
we get Dirk's dinghy. Got it.
you have a problem. Your oh so important wagon doesn't fit in a dinghy.
No.
Luckily,
Wait, doesn't someone
We
in the
have-
thing where they make the boat and then you put the magic thing?
Oh, that
The
was a
thing.
coin. Did I use
The
that or
thing,
did I
yeah.
not use it?
Use what?
Can't
Say what?
I had
What?
a coin thing.
that like
Oh
makes a
no, I used it when Moby Dick was around to try and distract him. And I'm pretty sure it
Oh, no.
capsized. It was like a giant swan boat.
That's right. Yes, you did.
oh
But luckily, you know what? The bottom of our wagon is empty barrels.
Okay.
no. Are we
So
gonna
it
have to
just
make
floats
like
along.
like a Oregon Trail roll
Wait.
or something?
Yeah.
Are you thinking
To
you're going to
float.
float the wagon behind the
Just to the
dinghy?
ship.
To
Just to the ship. And then
Oh
we get the,
my
crewmates to help
God.
load it up.
I have control water.
She has
So I
control
can-
water, Duff.
If
Is
we
that
get
like
it,
a focus spell though? A concentration spell though?
yeah, it's up to 10 minutes. So if we get it to the boat, I can just whoop it onto the boat.
Do I
Oh,
have
oh,
anything
like
that
the
helps with
Moana
this?
water thing.
Poop
Yeah,
to do.
Moana.
Wait.
Yeah.
You could just poof it up onto the boat. What?
Yeah, I can
She
just
could
lift
make a
it up in
wave
the
like
water.
Moana.
Oh my God.
Hey, if Maui could do it, so could Kirsten.
Yeah,
Vix.
if
So
Maui
can
can
Vix.
do it, so can Vix.
There's the lawbreaker.
Oh,
no.
shit.
Stuff, you can either complain about me being late or you can appreciate that I tried my best so hard.
The lawbreaker.
So hard to be on time that
you're
I was pulled over
weird.
in a school zone.
Exactly. Oh, way to go. Wait, school zone. Late. What?
There's no school right now.
There's no school.
Exactly. Which is why I was going 40 in a school zone, because it's Thanksgiving break a Saturday and 7 o'clock. But you try your
School
best,
zone's
okay?
a zone.
That's all you can do. I am not at all prepared for the session, but you know what?
Neither are we.
I'm here. And that's
Yeah,
what
welcome
matters.
to tonight.
We're just
It
having
is the
fun.
reject way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what we didn't do? Since
Introduce ourselves.
we need
Intros.
to do introductions. Now that I've got this peppermint in my mouth, I'll pull it out so I can be more professional. So
Put it back.
yeah, put it back. Okay.
I think she's telling you your breath stinks stuff. I don't know.
That's right. We are professionals here, folks, so you just have to deal with it. All right. Best damn programming you can get in the land. Okay, at 9 o'clock on a Saturday night.
Hell yeah.
Let's. There's KC running the Praetors and Risks. So, yep. Let's do our introductions. You know what? We didn't do that, folks. We're just kicking it here, being silly. We have a little bit to accomplish before we go into Christmas break, and I have some. Yeah, we'll have an ending to the session here. Nice little cliffhanger that they're not expecting. But let's do it.
Well,
let's
now
do
we
it.
are.
Yeah,
Now
geez,
you are.
You just ruined the surprise.
Or am I trolling again? Right?
No,
No.
You never
I
know.
don't think so.
I don't know what I'm trolling. Have I even prepared for this session tonight?
I don't think so. Oh no.
Francis, start us off, please.
That's me. Hey guys, I am Francis and I play Aisha Gray. She's an Ismar Paladin. She's gone to the dark side, and I'm embracing it. It's good look for her. Yeah, that's it. Oh, I run an Etsy shop. Go buy some jewelry for me for your mom, your girlfriend, your sister. It's gonna be linked in chat.
Right there in chat, folks. Lori.
Hey, I'm Lori. I play Maslani, our rogue bard. I run the gaming group 37 Zombies. We run games for you at Gen Con, every Gen Con, for now and ever, now that COVID's not an issue anymore with Gen Con. We will be there every year running games of all types, LARPs, RPGs, entertainment events. I'm sure there's more, but my brain's forgetting. So yeah, I got about 20 people working for me at Gen Con. We have lots of quality time that you could come spend with us. And also I do Critical Failures here on the channel. We played it last week. It was good times. We blew up a Costco, may have murdered the All I Want for Christmas Is You lady, and there were nutcrackers and fluffmallows, squishmallows, and and it was craziness. And lots of Molotov cocktails, because that's pretty much how every game I run ends, with fire. Let's see. There's this, there's that. I do tattoos in Golden, Colorado. Check out the shop. It's Faith Tattoo Gallery. We are in beautiful downtown, right by where all the touristy people go. And that's about it.
There you go. Rose. You're muted.
Muted?
Hi, I'm Rose. I play Quest the Drow Wizard. I go by Ghost Adventures on Twitter and on Twitch. That's Ghost Adventures with a Q, not a G. I am still not Zach Baggins. I'm a convict, an escaped convict apparently. Narrowly escaping with my wallet intact. But yep, hi. You can catch me playing with the Gamer Ghoul Gang on Tuesdays. Playing here on Saturdays for as long as stuff will keep on trucking. Yeah, that's really it. I play D&D.
That's right. We're waiting on Phyllis to get here whenever she decides to join us. She said she's going to try to make it. But last but not least is Kirsten.
Hi guys, it's me, Kirsten, or Myriad, whatever you want to call me is fine. I am an artist and a streamer, and sometimes I stream art on Twitch, here on Twitch. Myriad_X is where you can find me on most social media. And I am playing the High Elf Cleric / Sorcerer Vixera. Or Vix, whatever you want to call her is fine.
There's lots of things, but we'll just say Vix.
Oh.
Uh-oh, I see a Phyllis joining.
Yeah, we see an OBS cam link.
Uh-oh.
So, yeah. Yep. No, we're gonna get a gelatinous cube emote made. So it'll be
nice.
Gonna reach out to my emoter.
I still want to buy a shirt.
We need I guess
QB,
need to put
a QB shirt.
I need to put a QB shirt. Yeah, I'll put a Q. I need the artwork for QB. We can put a hat on him, and he's got one hat or two, and we'll make I'll put it on Printful, and make a shirt.
I'll make a QB design. I'll make something cool.
There you go. Look who it is. She's here, the one and only.
Hey.
Introduce yourself. Say hi to everybody.
Hi, I'm Fury Fate. I am a delinquent D&D player. This is my look of shame.
It's okay. Okay.
I'm here, so only an
you
hour
are
late.
you are here, Noelle. We've been stalling, goofing off, talking. We've been talking about changes on this Discord server and stuff happening, and Winter's Night Fest, Game Fest next weekend, and BattleTech and more Christmas gaming on the 10th and the 17th. We're off next Saturday, so you can go back. You don't have to. We'll not play next Saturday, but we'll play the 10th and 17th. The 10th during Game Fest will be one of the last games for the festival. We'll be having giveaways. We've talked about that, and miniatures, some paints, some stuffed dragons. Who knows what else? A couple other things. Some candles again.
I want a stuffed dragon.
The stuffed dragon. So make sure and tune in and win some prizes for Halloween. I mean for Christmas. Sorry.
Halloween.
Yeah, I've already passed.
You are 2 holidays behind now, sir.
I am way behind. Okay. So that being said, we picked up the action. And our lovely professional recap was we couldn't remember half the shit that we had done last session, but they had removed the hag in the infestation of what she was trying to do with the grove and the basically the deer. What were those creatures called? I forgot already, but they were fey deer nymphs type individuals, druids that had been brought over to the dark side. A couple of them had been, and And they were responsible for finding out that Quest was, I mean, not Quest, but Sorrow was, found out they were part of the Hag and was responsible and using this group to get slaves, find younger individuals and such to send to the slavers. And that's where her friend, because, they're in the woods. And he got captured and he got sent away and corrupted. And so you set his body on fire, didn't you? Like,
Yeah, I set his body on
right.
fire.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And then you were visited and said, here's where how he got captured, and you got you killed the Hag, but then brought her back to life for a brief moment because you needed some information, because you're basically don't know what to do next and trying to find Marquesa. And so the answer was there is a possible contact or an individual up in Safeton that the Hag was conversing with, because they're trying to find somebody.
Was this individual very Hob-like?
Who?
I don't know, the individual that they were conversing with, very Hob-ish, probably.
No.
It's not Hob.
No, it's not Hob. No. They were conversing with the Hag. It's not Hob. But you were trying to find a guy by the name of, their contact up in Safeton was the person by the name of Motto. That the Hag was in contact with, because they're trying to find someone by the name of, let me find it, bring that name up. Where is it? He is real professional. One called Dread Hatgled, and it's called just by the name. Leander Hatgled. Hatgled. Leander Hatgled. Don't know why, because you're fairly certain that the fireball that exploded in the tent, and then the someone set, plus what was it? Wasn't it what was the other spell? You first set it on fire, then blew shattered the damn tent, and all the possible clues that would have been in there. As y'all, it's
but I got the sword.
You got a sword, but as all that filtered and exploded, these burnt pieces of paper just kind of floated down to the ground, and unfortunately, y'all were left without anywhere to know what to do. So the clues were you needed to get to Safeton, and so your Uber, it was on its way, Dern in the ship, and the what do we call the ship? The Dance Macabre.
Dance
Macabre. That's right. That he is sailing around in the Woolly Bay in the Sea of Gernot, doing their thing, and you're supposed to be getting money from over at the over in oh my God, I'm forgetting the mines. Yeah. Oh my Lord.
I wasn't even here for the mines, but I remember that you guys have mines.
They have a mine. They own the mines now, from the A0 module, and they've been on strike. And so they
don't have anything nice here.
Yeah, exactly.
They have shit in this house.
Oh my gosh. You can't pay for this stuff, folks. All right. So there we go. And here's the map, and bam. Why is my map not looking right? That's different looking. Weird. So yeah, you traveled up to the city of Elred, knowing though that you've took your time, played it safe. May have run into a robber or two or bandit or two, and was really kind of dispatched them, and then stayed outside of the town, because many of these towns that run up this coastline have been overrun or occupied by unfriendly humanoid creatures, such as orcs, hobgoblins, goblins, and the sort. So, but then you got out there. Vic Sarah sent the message, say, send the dinghy. We need the dinghy to come pick us up. And we left it at before the other players showed up, is that apparently we think that the wagon will float being towed by the dinghy to get to. And why do we think this will float, Isra? What is it you think is happening?
There are empty barrels that have been sealed underneath that are full of air.
How convenient is that?
So convenient.
It's amazing. It's D&D.
Yeah.
You made a houseboat out of our wagon.
Apparently,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
In the time that took to travel up to Elrid, that she just miraculously thought, you know what? This wagon's going to have to float.
Look, those
It's an
barrels
amphibious
were
vehicle.
full of alcohol, and we emptied them in the meantime, and now they are sealed and full of air. I feel like that's fair.
How can you argue with that kind of RP, folks? How can you? Okay. Okay. Welcome to my world. As Loco told me the night, you just let the ladies just roll over you all night long. And I need to put a stop to it.
No.
I mean,
Good
why?
luck.
That's part of
Yes.
the fun.
Yes, Loco, I threw you under the bus. You're welcome. Okay.
Loco plays in a game with me.
Yeah.
He knows how I act.
Yeah, there he goes. You're whipped. That's right. Uh-huh. Oh, there he is. I knew I'd get a comment out of him. You got to make, we try to keep Loco bubbly, folks, in the rejects. Because a grumpy logo is not a fun logo. So we keep them bubbly. Okay. Okay. So apparently, who is, okay, so if that's the case, who is your pilot, your swashbuckler?
Who has a critical hit? I don't know.
Well,
if
I'm
that
not worried
might
about it. Well, you want to hit
We'll
the wagon? Is that what you're saying? But
No, but if you have anything come up on me, I'm killing
No,
it.
I was trying to say, did you have your skills versus, it wasn't skills. Choose armor, tools. I guess you don't have sailing capabilities, or swashbuckler doesn't get that. Is it just fighting style? I think that's all that's about. I was thinking
think
maybe
it's fighting style. I don't think it's
Yeah.
actually sailing.
it's not, because you had to have the pirate or sailing. There is a skill to be able to do that, but
yeah. I'm reading on it right now. Cantrips.
you don't. I'm looking at your stuff right
I
now.
don't.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So, because I'm trying to say who's going
But
to
I'm
pilot,
very confident.
who's piloting the wagon? It's floating.
The floating wagon.
If you're gonna, because that's what I'm hearing, is that you're gonna this is a multi-purpose all-terrain vehicle. It's an amphibious amphibious vehicle, I should say.
The duck things like they have up in Wisconsin Dells.
Okay, it's a wooden duck. And
It's a wooden duck.
I can cast control water and control the flow that it's moving in.
Okay.
See?
That's exactly right. Because then what you said you were going to raise it, because then how you getting it into the ship?
Because then
You were
I'm
gonna-
going to raise it up.
The Moana thing.
Yeah, I'm going to Moana it onto the
raise
ship.
me up.
Exactly.
Is there some type of skill check for that? Or is it just,
No,
you're
it
just going to say,
happens.
it's just going to happen? Rose, you got disconnected.
I know. My Fantasy Grounds is glitchy, so it's updating right now, just to see if that'll
Way
fix
to
it.
go. God. Okay.
So I can, until the spell ends, I can control any freestanding water inside the area you choose that is in a cube up to 100 feet on a side. You can choose from any of the following effects when you cast this spell. As an action on your turn, you can repeat the same effect or choose a different one. So one of the effects I have is redirect flow. So I cause the flowing water in the area to move in any direction I choose, even if the water has to flow over obstacles, up walls, or in other unlikely directions.
Damn.
So I can move it towards the ship, and then once it gets to the ship, I can use my another action to move it up.
Blood, part, redirect, whirlpool. Okay.
Mhm.
It is a 4th level spell.
Ooh, that
but I
whirlpool
will-
thing
Yeah.
come in handy some other time.
Yeah.
That
No,
would be
that's fine.
great when we had
Okay.
Moby dead.
Ugh.
Coming back for you, who will be dead.
Okay. So we're on the ship then. And you're putting the wagon. I don't have an icon. Sorry, I do not have a token for the wagon.
Put a little square on
Is
it.
that why you keep trying to get rid of it? Because you don't have a token
Because you
for
don't
it.
have a token?
Oh, it's easy. I can make one. No, that's easy. Easy cheesy peasy.
You're just like
Uh,
busting our chops.
No, I would not.
You are
do
going to say
that.
something different.
She was
Actually-
gonna say busting our
No.
balls.
I know. With Sorrow, have you ever been on a boat?
Uh-oh.
No,
I don't think either of them have.
Does she have to roll for motion
or
sickness?
Quest. I know. This is the first time for y'all to. Oh,
Oh, no.
man. Yep. Welcome to the Dance Macabre and your dwarven sailing captain by the name of Dern.
A high five, darn.
Yes.
It
my man.
feels unnatural for a dwarf to be a captain, but maybe.
Who?
He's actually very good at it. He's very good
Yes.
at it.
Yeah.
Yes, he introduced himself and he gives a wink to the 3 other ladies because he's used to them, and he checking in with how you're doing. Your quarters are down below. You've got your places to sleep. You know where to go. I guess probably as you're sailing, you begin the sailing on. I'll need a Sorrow and Quest to make me Constitution saving throws.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna get pukey.
You're gonna get sicky. Yep. Oh, well, I guess not. There you go.
Both of us have pretty good cons, actually.
Yeah, you do. I saw the piss ass rolls. And I'm like, I know they're gonna. Oh no, they're not failing. 9 and 10. Golly.
They're
So
also
Probably
right
also
next to
have
me.
the effects from Isra.
So
What?
basically,
Plus
Charles would be
5.
hanging around Aisha the entire time for the additional bonuses.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay,
At
Isra.
this level, you guys all are getting +5 on your saves.
Yeah, and you have
Nice.
grappled on, so let me take that off. AC. Wes, let's see. Cloak of Protection. Is that AC? Was that Mage Armor your AC 3 that's sitting there?
Yep.
Is that on, or
I
does it need
apply
to go?
it in the morning. Yeah.
Oh, it always goes on. Okay.
Yeah. It's like the
okay.
first thing I do.
Yeah, whatever. Okay.
Stay strapped.
Okay. So so y'all can go downstairs. The map's freely for you can here I'll unlock tokens. You can freely move. You can go downstairs. You can show them around. Dern's quarters are in the back. You've got let me how do I unlock tokens? There we go. Maybe I'll remember
it's hard
how
being 4'9".
there
like
we
a
go.
bird could sweep down and pick me up and
Yeah.
fly
There's
away
there's
with
a
me.
there's a throne in the front of the ship that's all made of bones.
Vix went straight to the throne.
Went straight to the throne. That's right. Uh-huh.
Well, fine. I'm
I-
going
not for
straight
any
to the
reason.
desk.
That's Dern's quarters.
Oh shit! No, I'm not
Yes.
going there.
Vix
Moz is
actually
laying on the
gonna-
bed. Hey.
Vix
Hey,
is
Dusty,
actually
There's not a
gonna
bed.
I don't
There's-
know that we.
What? Isra?
I don't know that we told you this, but Aisha gave Moss the gloves of thievery.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Isra
Yeah, that did happen.
gave Moss.
It happened in chat.
Yes.
Well, I don't pay
think it ever
attention to
happened.
that. I'm not supposed to pay attention to that. You gave her what? The gloves of
Gloves of
thievery?
Thievery.
The gloves of thievery.
Do you have the moss in your inventory then? Let's see.
I think we did that.
Yeah, they're there. They're there.
Yeah, yep, I did
they're
it.
there.
Yep.
Okay. So I
Um,
need to code that then. So, oh my
So
God,
it's
another.
already coded on mine. If you want to just like copy and paste it over there, and then we can delete it off of mine, or
One
we can
second.
ignore it. I won't use it.
No, I will. That's easy to move over. 1 second. going down to supplies and the gloves of thievery. Gloves of thievery. And then over here, we take them out. Boop. Okay. And are you wearing them, Moss, all the time?
I mean, why not?
Checking. Yeah. Does that put the
Would that
effect on
affect
you?
my ability to lockpick and stuff, like little
Mhm.
small
Oh, yeah.
tasks?
Yeah, you
Thieves'
get
tools.
more
Oh, yeah.
extra
It's a plus
fire.
5. Oh, yeah.
No. I'm saying if I have gloves on, can I do small, teeny weeny things still? That doesn't bother that?
The sleight of hand and thieves' tools.
It'll
Yeah.
help
It
you.
helps
actually.
It'll make it better. There's
Some
no
of them.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're
Just
saying it
checking.
inhibits
Yes,
your
of course,
ability
then.
to, yeah, you're fine.
Like
It's like
yeah.
you've got those little things on the bottom of socks that you get at the hospital, but like for your
Oh.
fingertips. So you've got little
the little
The
non-slip
grippy,
thingies.
the grippy
the
sock
grippies,
hospitals.
grippy
Yeah.
socks,
Grippies.
And
but
you
on your fingers.
and they don't require attunement either, so
No,
that
they
doesn't
don't.
affect that.
Correct.
They're mine.
That
Sweet.
is correct.
Thanks, Ezra.
You're welcome.
Merry Christmas.
Oh,
Vix
boy.
is gonna go.
See, even
downstairs.
Eisner gives out Christmas gift stuff.
Oh, my God. Shoot me. Okay.
We were
What
telling
you
it that he needed to give us.
What
a
were you
level
saying,
up for
Kirsten?
Christmas ladies.
I'm just saying Vix is going downstairs and on the bone throne.
Went to the bone throne. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't throw.
Good to know.
Because this is where Ren used to hang out. So
Yeah.
That's right.
Aw.
Yep. Still a little abode of evil.
I'm hanging out in Titanic in upstairs.
By yourself?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So and
I'm
he
flying. I'm
yeah,
flying.
and that as y'all get settled in and the ship pulls away with puts the dinghy and the wagon away in the hold. Dern asks, good to see you. What's up? What's going on? What do you need me for? You rang, Vix? Haven't-
we need to go to Safeton.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What can you tell us about it?
Fishing village. It is lots to tell you. It's a small little town. One of the last settlements that's not quite been overrun by the humanoid orcish and other types of baddies army and all that. They walled city or small not city, town. About I think they said about 1,000 people live there. Let's see. Yeah. Roughly. He hasn't been there in a while. Definitely the case. But it has they're right there on the coastline. They do have a war ferry to be able to pull and dock. And the Marine remembers when he had been there in the Marine quarter is where you would pull in. There's a couple other in the dock quarter. So roughly it's okay. It's not. It's safe. They have there is a large militia, and military presence there, that patrol because they have to keep an eye on.
Is it orcish types?
No, it's humans, dwarfs, elves, that type. Roughly. What else would you like to know? It has not been overrun. They have been able to.
Any sort of slaver operation going on there that you know of, just from
not that he knows
passing
of.
ships and
No,
stuff?
no, not that he knows of. Slavers have not, at least not filtrate. Well, they don't go in there. They're not welcome there. So
So this is going to be like the first town that we're actually like
you went to Hardby
sort
before.
of safe in. True. But we only stopped there for like a night.
And
So
none of
we're
these,
looking for. Go ahead.
This town is not listed in the Black Book as one of the places that slavers frequent, correct?
Because of
Yeah.
its location, yeah, it is close up to the port. So when you're looking at the the regular map, you go back to 1 second. Safeton's up toward the mouth of the waterway that comes out of the city of Greyhawk. Right, Jay? Yeah. And Hardby's there. They have kind of, they are defending off slaver operations. At least they believe they are. So, but there have been raids up there before, but they're just not as prevalent along the rest of the coastlines.
Okay.
I'm trying to find where did Safeton go.
While we're sailing and whatnot, I was wondering if I could show. Maybe Izra would know what this sword is that I found. Like, if it's a magical item or something.
I thought we identified it last time because
You
Sorrow
did,
had
too.
it
Don't
flagged.
recall if we did.
Yes,
Did we?
Sorrow has identify. Not our wizard.
Well, we did identify
Shame.
because I don't recall identifying it.
Sorrow needs to pull her weight around here somehow, okay? I do all the spells.
Okay. I was
Hey,
pulling up some more
kid,
info of
look at this
Safeton.
sword.
Yeah,
So
it says Scimitar of Speed because Sorrow has the exact same one. She's like, oh, look,
Yes.
it's
yeah,
the
it was
exact
another
same as what I
scimitar
had.
speed. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's in the
Oh,
party
okay.
sheet identified.
Oh, okay.
See, that's right.
Cool.
That's what happens when we
Party
don't
sheet.
play every week.
True.
Like, who, what?
We forget. Okay. So yeah, so he, the recap of Safeton, is still somewhat peaceful and stable. The last time he checked, it's been a while since he's been there. But most of the lands that y'all traveled up through south, all the way down the coastline back toward Highport, all that, y'all used y'all skill sets and all that to try to stay out of eyesight, but it's overrun by the orcs and other humanoid that make these territories, because the Pomars for certainly, but up through here, gnolls, hobgoblins, goblins, and all that such, they run rampant up through the forest line. That that they're held in check to some degree from the free cities and the free towns of upper part of the bay toward Greyhawk. So it's kind of where the demarcation line's at. But yes, other than that, you have to be careful of that. But like I said, they have a fairly large military that patrols and protects everybody.
Do we know if there's any sort of activity with the Earth cultists in this area?
Ooh.
He doesn't know. No.
Okay.
No idea.
Question.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything else that he could really tell us then. Because he's on the sea for the most part.
I mean, unless there's been a lot of boat traffic or anything out of the ordinary, or
It was so wild. There was this one ship that just blocked the whole canal for like months on end, and nobody could do anything about it.
Really fucked up the economy.
what was?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
So,
Vix
what are we
is
doing?
just gonna kind of chill on down below then, unless like someone needs her to like cast a spell or something at some point. But
She doesn't want the whale to know she's back on the seas.
Yeah, I'm trying to. We're laying low. We're keeping a low profile.
Moss is fishing for QB.
I guess.
Yeah, you
Aisha
do
will
need seafood. Yes.
Stay.
Yeah, exactly.
Iser wants to go up top. She wants to keep an eye out for the whale.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
You
you
know,
mean, like,
you know to
Grassmaster
look.
something?
Well, yeah. Did you say that to Sorrow and Quest?
No, I just climbed up.
You remembered that the telltale sign was an ever-present dark cloud that began to form off in the distance and slowly made its way toward y'all. A dark,
Hey, Maz,
ominous
can I
cloud.
borrow your- Can I borrow your
Spyglass?
spyglass?
Yeah, you need to show her
go.
how to use it. Moss hasn't figured it out yet.
I'm pretty smart. I can figure it out.
Mosh just rolls unfortunately when she uses it.
Okay, so
Oh yeah, I know how to use it.
you know how to use it. Okay, even though the 18 was probably the DC for that roll, but that's okay.
Oh, how hard is it to fucking look through a goddamn?
Yeah, you look at one end or
Language,
the
young
other.
lady.
That's 2 in the jar.
That's right. We
I
need
think
a
she's
we need
up
a
like
curse
15 in the
jar.
jar.
Curse jar. Okay.
Just do like a swear counter. It's fine.
Oh my god, that would be great. Can we do that?
We
Is there a way
should.
to do that,
I
like, on
should.
the
Yeah,
screen?
I could fix one in Stream Elements, so like a counter, and chalk it up every time. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. Charge the
I'm
players
saying below
moolah.
deck.
Swear.
Oh my
myriad.
gosh. Yeah, you
Oh
can
yeah,
do a
no.
bot count.
We have I need a bot.
I'm saying below deck to avoid the sun, but I'm also still researching all of the documents that I have.
What documents they're no longer with you?
No, I still
I took
have
them from you.
No, he did not. I did not
I
give
took
them
them.
to him.
You
No.
researching
He asked me-
researching tells you nothing. You understand nothing that's written on these things.
That's not going to stop me from trying.
You could try away. More than welcome to try away. Remember, because it's a language and the writing is completely foreign to you, even your
I know.
spell.
I just, it's the only thing that I can do, so it's the only
Okay.
thing I am doing.
Fair enough. It's fair enough. You might get luck. Or you might not. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're down there. You're trying to keep your dinner down because this is just hell. This is hell on you traveling on a boat. And Sorrow's the same way. Unless Sorrow, what are you doing to combat the seasickness and being on a boat?
Absolutely fucking nothing. She is literally on the side, or right there on the side, looking over the ship railing, watching the water go up and down. It's like, this is fascinating, but I also feel sick watching it. But she's still doing it because what else is she gonna do? She can't
Vix
set
is
shit on
gonna-
fire. They told her not to.
Yeah. No
Vix is
fire
gonna
is
rub
allowed on the
some-
ship. That's right.
Vix is gonna rub some vapor rub on Sorrow and Quest's
Vix.
upper lip.
That's right. Vicks
Dude,
Vapor
this'll
Rub.
help.
Okay.
This'll help.
Why does it burn?
It's
It's because it's filled with love.
It's filled
I was
with
gonna say, shouldn't it-
menthol.
Shouldn't it feel like cold since it's coming from Vix?
Yeah, it's like that cold, like that icy hot feeling, you know?
Oh yeah. So at first it's cold and then it burns.
Yeah.
It burns. Okay.
You need a spell that does that, that switches from cold to hot. That would be spectacular.
Icy hot.
Frostbite.
Okay.
A frostbite spell, I feel like.
Frostbite, maybe? Yeah.
Ooh. Ow.
Morning, you're in charge. That's right. You're in charge of the swear words from that foul Vix era. Okay.
Marnian's my
Okay.
best friend. He won't do that to me. He won't be mean to me.
They're sidetracked, KC. There's no rising up against the slave lords. It's just, the title's been quashed. That was after the first session. Did you know that? So they're
We
rising
started a
up.
revolution.
That's not true.
They've
That's
started
not
the
true.
Viva la
Highport.
Revolution with the goblins in Highport. Okay, it's got a massacred. okay, by the orcs. Okay.
I mean, you win some, you lose some.
That's right. Yeah. They're more worried about their pets and their
We may have
children
lost the battle, but we will win the war.
than they're in the war. That's right.
There you
So,
go.
yes. Slave lords, well, they ain't got a problem with it. They're after Marquesa. So, 'cause she did bad things to them and their friends and some of their party members or party member. So, and
She
Iser
won't die.
felt bad about it, but didn't really care anymore. So, know,
I don't
like I said,
think
you
that's
win some, you
that's
lose
true.
some. Win some, lose some.
No, that was the revolution with the goblins. Regarding what's her bitch? That's like her lifelong.
What's her bitch?
What's
Is
her
that what you
bitch?
just said?
I couldn't remember.
Oh my
That
god.
is her
Jana,
new name. Is what's her bitch?
Jana Marquesa?
Thank you.
Which one?
Oh no, Marquesa is what's her bitch.
Marjana?
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah, that's right.
Marjana.
Marjana. There you go. Okay. All right. So we make the trip up to a couple days. He's got to sail. He tries to keep close to the coastline, but not too close. Just so that you're not attacked or things happen, shot at, and unfortunately, there's no dark cloud. Sorry, Isra, we're not ready for that yet. Moby dead. There was a disturbance. You felt a disturbance in the water, but you got up there before it could come find you. And, yeah, that's right. You just knew better. No throwing coins in the ocean anymore. Okay, so.
So Moss reaches in her pocket and grabs out a coin.
No.
Uh-huh.
I'm kidding. She doesn't.
Uh-huh.
She doesn't.
He gave it back. He gave the coin back to Vixera because remember it was in the blowhole of Moby Dead, and then she went. And,
I still have it. I feel like at this point, Vix probably like put it on like a leather thing for like a necklace. She probably like
necklace
through it.
Yep. There you go.
Memories, you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Because didn't you use the beans or something like that you had and you threw them into
I
the
used the beans. I used the beans inside of it and grew a beanstalk out of it. I do believe.
Yeah,
Something
and
like
it flew
that.
up in the hole.
Yeah. There you go,
like that.
folks.
And then I water skied from it.
We've had some wild adventures, us hot toddies.
Apparently so. What?
Yes. You have to go check out that. They have to warn
That was
you
a
about
weird episode.
yeah
Episode
episodes.
like 13 or something.
Yeah, because then they went
This is pretty
underground.
early.
They went actually toward the Underdark, and that's where she got her gelatinous cube child. Okay, her baby that likes to wear hats. Okay,
Oh, we should just
like
call
mom
it
and dad.
Grogu. It's green. It should just be called Grogu.
Can't change
Oh,
his name now.
I know we can't change it.
You're gonna confuse the poor little cube.
But if I get him wet and he spits out little baby cubes like Gizmo does in
He's
Gremlins,
not- yeah,
I'm totally naming one Grogu.
Yep. Okay.
No.
All right.
No.
So we get up to
One
Safeton.
Baby Yoda and the other Grogu.
Yes. Okay. So you get close to Safeton. What are we doing? What do you want him to do? We pulling. So we'll send you.
He's able to dock there, right?
He is able to dock there because, as like I was teasing Jay about, you have. 1 second. Bloop.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a
Hey.
full city.
That's a nice map.
So, should we go to the Great Wharf or the River Quarter? Well, is one more like
Prob-
shipping ships and one is more like people docking to just
He
go
pulls
in
into
and
the
out?
dock. He comes. He pulls you dock in the dock quarter. Okay.
Okay.
So to disembark from from the chip. Yeah. That's the south is enclosed there. It's filthy, but it is the port area, but with like most ports and all that, you can see, you smell it, see it. It's filthy, slum area. Yeah. The shores lined with wooden wharves and warehouses. There's a custom house that is close right off the docks that you can see. There's a few guards standing around it.
I'm not able to see the map. I don't know why. It's just giving me a big red question mark.
I'm going to resend it to you again. Hold on.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
Mine was a question mark and now it's showing. So maybe
It's
it needs
probably
to
downloading.
load.
Oh. Okay, I'll be patient. I'll be patient.
It's visible to all. Yeah, let me know. Where is the refresh? There used to be a refresh deal. Don't need a mask. No lighting. Yeah, let me know. Pull it, and if you have to close it, and I can resend it to you again in a sec. Just let it. Everybody else got it, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rose.
Yeah, no problems. No problem.
No problem.
Okay.
So we're coming in. So
On the
southern-
southeast.
Southern part,
Yeah.
when you get the map, let us know. But right, yeah, you're coming into EP docks. Well, you take a dinghy.
a dangy.
He actually, he doesn't want to pull the ship all the way in. He won't do that, but you got a dinghy.
Okay.
Okay.
Who's rowing?
I imagine one of the crew would be rowing us.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Well,
they're
they
gonna
gotta
take the dinghy
don't-
back.
Yeah, they gotta take the dangy back to the ship down back.
Yes, they do. Yeah, they do. Yes. Unless you were going to control water and send it back,
No, I'm not wasting another
Nah.
freaking spell.
That's a waste
Have
of
we had
that
a long
spell.
rest? Have we had a long rest since was it how many days?
Oh
for
yeah,
us to
yeah. You
travel?
should. Yeah, if you not worried about your spell. Yes. You should all be refreshed, right?
Well, because I used to
think so.
control water before, so.
Oh, you didn't need to check it off. I mean, yeah, because it took you several days.
I try to
Yeah.
live fairly,
You're good. You're good.
I think
Just
we
in
could
case we get
probably-
attacked in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah.
It could happen.
Can we ask before we do disembark? Can we ask Dern for this overall if he knows the overall makeup of the different quarters, what we would find in each quarter?
Mostly the Marine Quarter is kind of it's not the wealthy part, but the cleaner part. The military's housed there. Some of the families are housed there. That type. It has a shoreline there, but they don't. It's more for enjoyment. It's not. There's no docking or anything happening up that part of the area.
Okay.
It's the beach.
The beach. Then there's a couple some religious temples and stuff are there. The dock quarter is more like the slums, which is typical in a lot of places, and filthy, dangerous. The Freeman's Quarter is where more of the tradesmen's, merchants, and types, guilds, and such are. Library. And then the Low Quarter is where you're, is not the squalor, but still kind of poor laborers, those that freed slaves and the like would work. Boom. Wooden shacks, shanties are there. stuff more crumbling, but it's not as dangerous as the dock areas.
I love that they drop us off at the most dangerous point in the city, apparently.
You know.
Well, most
Freaking
yeah,
hell.
We're just like,
most of you have
hop
found
out in
that
this
out.
dark alleyway.
Most dock areas are a little bit more
Shady.
dangerous. And shady.
There's a
yeah.
nicer dock down the road, and they just drop us off in the middle of
Down
an
the road.
alleyway.
He knows
To
we
be
can take care of
fair,
ourselves.
Yeah, we are probably the dangerous thing in this city right now.
Speak for yourself. I'm just a little.
I'm probably the dangerous thing in the city right now.
Oh my!
Did you say those
Oh,
lines
my.
are walls? You said, right, Duff?
The
The
outer
thick
part,
black
there,
lines?
yeah, no, so the outer part is the wall. There's a road called the Long March, which you don't know what it, but you don't know the name of it, but it's just a road that goes up, and then there's a road that's coming from the sea line straight in.
Sure.
Yeah. And then everything else are more, there's still roads or streets and pavements and stuff like that. It's just, it's not shown on this map. Nothing of consequence that has to be,
Got it.
yeah.
Okay.
But is it,
Um,
is that hold on. That actually, maybe you are right. Is that supposed to be walls?
Yeah, it
Well, if you
kind
look at
of.
the
I think it is.
Gate. There's a
I think
gate,
it is.
a black
Yeah, they
gate
are
and a
gates, and
militia
those are
gate.
gates. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm just looking at that and reading the map.
So there's only
index.
2 ways in and out of town other than the water, basically.
Correct.
'Cause
Which
there's-
follows the path that you see in the main
Sure.
thoroughfare that's come all the
Sure,
way
sure,
up the
sure.
coastline. Yes.
Mm,
I kind of want to make our way to sort of like the trades quarter. Maybe pick up some items. I don't know. We got a lot of money. We
Ooh.
haven't been able to go shopping.
I know we
Ooh,
have a shit ton of
shopping.
money.
A shit
so
ton of
much-
money.
We got so
Yeah,
much fucking
shit
money.
ton.
What's up, Rads? Welcome to the Reject.
Yeah, when we like, are we gonna get like the shakedown as we go through or anything? Like,
Don't know.
all right, we're gonna walk. I guess we're gonna walk through the.
I mean, we could hope for it because I mean they would really regret if they did.
Well,
We do have papers. We
yeah,
have
you do, but you
papers.
also, like I said, you see there is there is a military presence here, and
Mhm.
the roads
As long as it's not an orcish military presence.
No, it
I
is
don't
not.
care.
It's definitely humans, and humanoids and such of dwarves, elves. Let me see. I think I had a breakdown on that. Lots of humans. You see halfling, gnomes, elves, dwarves, such as, yeah, but no monstrous humanoids.
Are we able to like dock
Okay.
and everything without issue?
Y'all are in. Yep, you dock.
Okay.
Like I said, you're standing on the dock and you're surveying. You got your quick bent and you saw, before you the dock quarters, and it is filthy.
Gross.
Can we
Um,
kind of ask our way around, like to see, if there's any someone can point us in gods or anything can point us in the direction of like merchants and stuff like that.
Yeah, so you can ask. You've got some dock masters and all that kind of walk them down, and they ask you to state your business. They question you, let you know. They kind of you ask about where to go. They point you toward, what did I say, the
Freeman's quarters.
the Freeman's quarters.
hmm
They will also let you know that there is a nighttime curfew at dusk to dawn throughout the city,
Any particular reason?
because it keeps the riffraff. They have their issues here in the dock quarters and all that, but unless you have proper paperwork and for reasons for being out at night, at the moment,
Why does this keep happening to us?
you have to, yeah,
We
You-
have to get a hall pass for
you have to have a hall pass. That's right. Yep. You got any?
Okay.
Yep. And they can point you toward the Freeman's quarters, which is toward the north. Yep.
Yeah, we'll I guess we'll head up there if that's all right with everyone. Plus, there's
Yeah.
a library that might be useful for quests.
Sage Guild
we're-
Library.
While
Who
we're
fucking
walking
knows?
around, Aisha fishes out one of those cult emblems and takes a real good look at it before putting it back in her bag, and kind of tries to keep an eye out for any potential like symbolism of the earth cultists, either on people or on buildings, or like secret signs, or stuff like that. I also show it to Moss,
Mm-hmm.
since she would have thieves can't, and be able to see maybe symbolism that I wouldn't on buildings.
Would I recognize anything?
Well, you'll definitely see thieves' can't. There's no doubt about that. Slow markings, scratches, and still, here and there for, a guild. There's no, she can read that. And so and that's to be expected that you have,
Okay.
now doesn't tell you where it's located at, but you definitely see markings like that indicating, such as safe house or stay clear,
Mhm.
nothing of value, some of it's been definitely stuff's been scoped out, but you're right now you're in the docks quarters, and that's, that's like the poor robbing the poor, there's no good there. Nothing of really value. So
Should we go to a bar?
Never heard.
Anyone? Bar?
in this area, in the,
Slightly more uppity. Like not
I
quite
mean,
the
I would assume the Freeman's quarters would
grungiest
probably
bar?
be.
Yeah. Yeah, if we head up there, I would like to look for a tavern.
okay. Y'all can head that way. You head up to the Freeman's quarters area. And wouldn't you know it? You see
What?
Is it Hob?
posting-
Is it Hob?
no, for the Emerald Lion.
Oh.
Oh, hey,
You're
look at that.
franchised.
God damn it.
You're franchised B&B bar and quarters that permeate all civilized towns in the
dear.
sort in
Wait,
this
you said
in this
B&B,
region
and if the first
you
B
know.
is bar, what's the other B stand for?
for beds.
Oh, bars and beds. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah,
I thought it was bars and
bar and bed.
brothels.
No, not brothels.
Bars
Oh.
and
No.
bitches.
Bar.
For the bitches.
Hey!
For the bitches.
Whoa, that's 3 in the jar.
But you know that the Emerald Lion is a reputable place.
Is it reputable like a Motel 6, or is it reputable
Fucking
like
Denny's, let's be honest.
I would call it like a Hampton. Like they
That is
might
so
have
wrong.
That's not bad.
Like
That's
A
like
red
that.
roof
Like-
inn.
like
It's a
Kingstown?
red
They
roof
might
inn.
have the
with a
Holiday Inn
maker.
Express. Come on. It's got,
Okay.
got a
That
nice little
depends
deal.
on
The
where you
continental
go.
breakfast. Okay.
Ooh.
If it's next to the airport, we're getting out of here.
That's right. That's right.
Well, it is. Oh no, it's not next to the dock, so we're fine.
That's
Okay,
right. It's
yeah,
not next to the
totally.
docks. It's Freeman's quarters. You definitely can tell is definitely safer than the rest of what you've walked through. And as you get it closer into there, you definitely plenty of guild halls. You see in there are artisans, merchants, tradesmen, all sorts of types. Then you also are seeing a few temples. Definitely
Any
feeling
particular? I mean, we wouldn't recognize.
you wouldn't
them.
really know them. Yeah.
Moss
mhm.
Eisner and
Yeah.
I wouldn't really recognize any
Mm-mm.
temples. So
But you can feel it though. But there's a presence of a safe holy, religion, healing and that type, where those can go to pray and things like that.
It's always so confusing. It's hard to tell if it's a church or a weed shop.
Oh my.
Oh dear.
Wow, I just
Why
walked
not
back
both?
into an interesting part. Okay.
Yeah, this one's called Holy Smokes.
No, really?
I liked it.
Dad joke.
Is there any sort of like shop that might be like a sort of magical item shop or anything like that?
Or like an enchanter.
Yes, because I need to buy a headband of intellect.
Yes. You shouldn't have said that because now
Finally
he's not going
talked
to
to
put one
QB.
in.
Now he's not going
The-
to let us do it. Yeah.
So the
It's
get.
the holiday season.
That's right. Yeah.
Holiday
No,
season.
nice try. The guild hall, the sages, might check there. Yeah, our venturers. There's stonemasons. There's embalmers and grave diggers, gem cutters and jewelers, leather workers.
Oh, I should go there. I should be a good cleric and go there, shouldn't I? Uh-oh.
Embalmers and grave diggers.
No, to the
of the-
gems.
The jewelers.
The gems and jewelers. Yes. Mm-hmm.
We've got a fair amount of gems sitting in the party sheet, I think.
I need specific gems.
Oh.
I'm.
No, I don't have it. Uh-oh.
Need those diamonds.
I need some diamond. Oh, I got 1 diamond. Nice.
9 diamonds.
Yeah, what I want to do is I want to go to
Be a good cleric.
I'm gonna go be a good cleric, and then I'm gonna go see if I could find like a little magic shop.
We do
Hey.
need some more diamonds, though.
I would like to
It's-
go to a bar.
Well, you found that. Well, that's the Emerald Line. I mean, unless you're not going to the Emerald Line, you don't have to. You can find another spot.
No,
So-
I'm good with that.
Because it's getting close to, because you're finding before you're wanting to go out, but did you remember you've been told that it's
Curfew.
curfew, and
Yeah.
it's getting close to nighttime.
I Duff, with my forgery kit, I would like to make hall passes for all of us.
How would you know what those hall passes are if you haven't seen them?
Moss, we need a template, Moss.
Steal a template.
Uh,
Steal one. Go find
where
it.
does one find a
Bitch.
hall pass at?
I know. I'm trying to say. Hold on a second. How do you find a hall pass?
Oh, is there like a police station type?
Yes. Well, there's military. Yeah, there's military posts and stuff like that.
Moss
can
gets
sneak
arrested.
in. I don't know how much havoc I want to wreak. I'm gonna do the classic hangout at the Lion. There's rooms for rent above, I assume.
Oh, most
correct?
certainly. Yeah, you'll have. Someone's got to. I mean, I'm assuming the rest of y'all aren't going to get a room.
I'm gonna shoot up for the classic. I'm gonna hang out in the bar and listen to what people say, and we are gonna need rooms. So, does anyone want to come to the bar with me? Other than the child, because can she even drink? Shit, can she even drink?
She's just gonna tell her
I'm
no.
not
how
her
to
mom. I
drink?
don't care.
Is there a legal drinking age
Oh.
in
No.
D&D?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Hey, Dove.
Yes.
Would you be able to divide up all of the money in the party sheet amongst all of us? So we kind of know how much money
Oh my
we
god.
can spend. I just don't. I don't want to end up spending more than like.
And I
Fair share.
I can distribute that out to everybody right now if you want.
Yeah.
We get like 50 pounds heavier.
Yeah,
though.
you're about to get raw because they need to know how you're going to translate all those coins to weight on your character sheet. Here they
to
go.
a bank.
Put them in Fran.
Bam.
Shit.
Oh,
Ruh-roh.
Exactly.
It's not
to
that
a bank.
bad.
Exchange.
Yeah. So you know that you can. So there is a there
The
are
old Bank of Greyhawk.
you would know it. There is a Yale Bank of Greyhawk, but there is a the Union of Money Changers and Pawnbrokers, and that is where you could
change the money.
basically
into a
color up your
gem.
money. Yeah, so basically, what we call coloring up, at a craps table or such like that is for every. So you've got for every 10 copper pieces, you get a silver piece, and for every 10 silver pieces, you get a gold, and for every 10 gold, you get a platinum.
Thank you.
Okay, and for Electrum, it's 2-to-1.
I believe it's 2-to-1. Yeah.
2-to-1.
From-
Yeah, you have some Electrum, though you usually don't have it. So if you want to take, your copper pieces, like Moss has got 429, then you've got 42 silver pieces that you can then move over to your silver pieces and then do the math to change them all up to get them up to take all the weight off of you, because then you're going to go to your character sheet and go to your pouch and find out where your coins on person is and put that number
I'm
in.
about 60 pounds overweight right now.
It was all that turkey you ate yesterday.
I'm
Don't
like
worry about
90.
it.
I'm like 90 something
Yeah.
pounds overweight.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oops.
You-
Okay,
I'm
so
and
yeah,
that's
I'm gonna
not
I
in
have
start-
like
ta-
an
yeah.
extra 80 pounds here. How can I hold so much
I
more?
am not
than that?
legally allowed within like 100 feet of any bank.
You guys are
Financial
way. I mean, and
institution.
there's half the stuff
Oh.
in Maslani that she's carrying around. How the hell are you? God Almighty, Lori! Look at this. This is like an
What?
encyclopedia, and you don't even have weight on half of it. You were so
Damn.
cheating. A
I
blue
did-
drape. She's carrying around a blue drape. Oh my God.
She's like
My
a
bag
thrift
is
shop.
very, very full.
Okay, you are way over. Hey, young lady.
How do I put it in Fran? Do I just pull Fran out?
Yeah,
and
what's
start
Fran,
moving
guys?
over?
Fran still have. Did we get rid of both
2 dead
bodies? I know we
bodies.
got rid of the one body. Where's
Oh,
Fran?
yeah,
Who's got?
man. I've got
who's got
Fran. I gotta
Fran?
find her.
Moss always has Fran.
How do I?
You gotta
get
take-
her?
Oh, here you got it. Because here you can. No, you go open a character selection and click on it. You can open it up.
I put a little coin converter in the slavers chat on Discord if anyone wants to use that.
Um,
Oh, I did mine.
Character.
Thank
Well, it's
you.
0.02 for every coin, and you did the coin. Oh, I got what. Never mind. I thought you were talking about weight. Sorry. Oh my God. And Fran's over
Jeff,
here.
is there a realtor here?
Are we buying property?
Architects and stonemasons,
You have
adventurers.
to invest
I
now,
mean-
Vix. The market is hot. Okay.
There's lawyers. Can you find
it's
someone?
A
Sure. I
it's a
don't.
non-orc city. It's fairly central.
Yes.
Moss has a ton of shit that she needs to drop off from her bag.
I'm gonna put it all in
the
Fran.
schools are great. It's very
Schools are
walkable.
great. It's a really nice neighborhood. Very safe.
Yeah. So yeah, Duff, I need a realtor.
They have
Okay.
a Whole Foods.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
for-
Exactly. Sure. You can find a realtor, land agent. Sure.
Isra, I don't mean to step on your parade. What is the term anyway? You're not from here. Are you going to buy property in a land that is completely separate than your own?
I mean, I've got all this money. Why not? We still haven't figured out how to get back. We should have some kind of a home base to come back to. And if we ever do fucking figure out how to get back, you and
Language?
Sarah can have it.
I am not living in a house with Sarah.
Hey, where did you put the money converter thing?
In
It's in the
Discord
In the
chat.
Discord chat.
In Discord
Oh,
chat.
Discord chat. That's a whole nother window. Okay, hang on.
Yeah, you got to go and make your way through all the new layout for Discord. Look, people are already using. Isn't that nice? The clips
Ooh.
going where they're supposed to go. Yeah. Oh, someone posted Wine and Witchcraft. Oh. Isn't that nice? Mod's room. Look at that all being used. I still got a bunch of work to do. Clean that up. So, all right. So, hold the thought there. So, I don't want to bog down on y'all worried about converting and all that.
Yeah,
We'll handle
yeah.
that here in a little bit. Yeah. Since somebody's over there carrying freaking triple of her weight and crap. Oh my God. I'm looking at Locke's. Locke, whose ass I kicked. That is actually the
I
title.
rolled like a 20 and I just kicked its ass. Just
So
saying.
you broke it and you're keeping it.
You never know when you'll need it.
Brown sugar.
Because you never know when you need to make something sweet.
Oh my God. I'm going to add weight to all the stuff on your.
Oh my God. So Fran's about to get real heavy is what you're telling me.
What's Isra done over here? What is she breaking over here? She hasn't, she's not too bad. Okay. Isra's behaving. Okay. Oh, I hear Quest giggling. So let's go check out Quest. Okay. She needs a couple. Yeah. You need coins on person. Look, it's zeroed out. Cheater.
Well, I don't know how.
So what you do?
Coins have different weights, don't they?
No.
No.
We standardize that they're every coin is 0.02. And you've got a coins on person in your pouch, so you don't need the other one. You've got a double one. So if you look farther down, your original 15 coins that you started out with are sitting there, but you can change that weight. You can do your color up. You've got 400 copper pieces basically gives you 40 silver. And then you change that total. So then you see, you got to do some math, but don't worry about it right now. We're going to
stuff. I'm not going to do this on my free day. I'm not converting coins.
But I'm forcing it. I want it. I'm not going to allow what Lori's doing. And y'all can't just carry around everything. Okay, but
someone else can take it.
Deal with it.
Someone else can take it. I don't want to deal with this. I will keep my 15 gold.
You don't want all the rest of the gold on you? Is that what she's saying? She's giving it up.
Yeah.
She's sticking it in Fran. Okay.
I sure will take that for the whatever we're going townhouse.
Yeah, we're fine. We'll get it. We'll get it handled here. But now, so you're trying to find. So what I'm hearing is that we're at. You're planning where you're wanting to go. You've got it's nighttime now, so you're checking into the Emerald Lion. Getting some rooms, getting some food, getting some drink. Oh, look at the kitty.
He's clawing my chair.
Yes, they do that.
Hi, this is Han. It's Han Solo.
Han Solo needs a home.
No, Han Solo has a home.
Okay, Han Solo's the ones that got homes. Okay.
He's just not going to get picked up till the 16th.
But Lori was going ahead. She wasn't worried about anything. She was just going to go down and drink and listen.
Look and see what's going on. And if
but you have anything. You have a child that needs to be addressed because
I was fishing on the boat. Did I have to roll for fishing?
Oh no, you could fish. I'm good with that. But what are you doing with your child if you're in the bar?
If I'm in the bar,
because the only one that doesn't have a child yet is Quest. Hasn't got her bat yet.
Well,
childless behavior.
So how big is he now? Like a suitcase?
He's big, yeah. He's the size of like a Volkswagen Bug.
Oh fuck! Poop.
Language.
See, it's not.
He only fits for a short period of time in your glass case because he's outgrown it. Like all children do, they outgrown their clothing.
Okay. So I'm gonna. That is a great question. Shit.
What about the Rosario? What are you doing in town here? You're at the bar. Y'all at the bar. You got some food.
Apparently, no one's paying attention. So Sarah's gonna wander off and find children her own age, and hang out with other street urchins.
What?
You're gonna go outside at night.
You want a play date?
She's 12.
How else is she gonna find out? What else to do?
Okay. So you're going to
Right.
tempt fate
Whatever.
at night.
A weird turn.
But
of
most of
events.
your urchins, the most of that's going to be back down toward the low quarter or the dock quarter south where you're at. I mean, there's some here. There's no doubt you see there's, some stripe, but they keep it fairly clean up here than they did down
It
south.
feels weird up here. Too clean, too nice, too policed. So yeah, she's probably gonna wander around and find people of her own liking.
Okay. So she's breaking curfew. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
And because she's breaking curfew, she will also do where is it? Pass without a trace on herself.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Icarus, you're going to be looking for a real estate agent in the morning.
Well, yeah, I mean, I want to go with Vix because I want to kick in for diamonds for like revivify and stuff, and I
Okay.
want to find like enchanter. Well, I do want to go to a magic shop, but my first priority is probably going to be the realtor. Yeah.
Okay. And Vix wants magic and gems.
Yeah.
Okay. And Sorrow's going to find kids. Quest.
I think I'm gonna go with Moss, because I'd like to scam people at the bar. And
Perfect.
also, I would also like to dig around in the trash cans to see if I can find old hall
All
passes.
passes.
Yes.
I'm up for this
Okay.
hall pass adventure.
So you're okay. So you're going to let you in. You're going to inquire about the hall pass, and
I'm going to cast seeming on myself so that I look like someone else.
Good call.
And then I'm going to start digging around in trash cans for hall passes so that I can make a forged copy of them.
you're not. Yeah. Okay. So here you're not going to find any. But you understand that in the okay, where'd it go? I got the wrong index up. That you might have better luck in the Marine Quarter because that is where more the wealthier type live. That is where the military, the militia, the more of the jail, the courthouse, where you would think maybe you would find them. Here in the hall passes, you're not seeing many people. Almost nobody's out in this area. Okay, out and about.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would also like to add that I am dressed like an old-fashioned little sailor boy. Like
Oh boy. Oh dear.
like just some blonde half-elf sailor.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Like this is what normal looks like in this area.
That's just Maslani.
Yeah, you know.
Okay.
Okay, fair. You know what? Fair.
Alrighty. So you two went down to have a drink and listen to talk. And it just is drudging talk all night long about work, fashion,
No.
yeah, it is. What? You're in the guild area. So all they're talking about is that kind of stuff. Tradesmen, merchants, artisans. There's no riffraff. There's nothing, there's Moss will see. I'll give you that. We'll see probably a couple of purse snatchers or the type, that you understand what you're looking for when someone's trying to blend in, because you're sitting next to someone that's trying to blend in, and understanding that what the hell is this little sailor boy doing next to you? But here Yeah, it's the safest part of outside of the areas that are cordoned off in the Marine Quarter, which you're understanding. There's nothing
Okay.
happening here. It's boring.
This is no good.
Boring.
Maserati,
Boring.
would you like to go to a more rowdy bar
I
In
like
the middle
rowdy
of,
bars.
at night.
Oh,
at
wait,
night?
no.
At night.
Where's the more rowdy bar?
You don't know.
Probably in the
You will
in the
have to
bad
stay
quarter
at
of
that rowdy
town.
bar.
Yeah,
What are you searching for?
I don't do well in yeah, no. I've gone off and done dumb shit at night, and that was stupid in port areas. I'm gonna. Where'd everyone else go?
They haven't gone anywhere yet. You're trying to find out where to go.
I want to go
And
to the lion.
well, y'all are in the Lion.
Yeah.
That's where you're
That's
holed
it.
up right now to sleep. But you can go, but y'all are forgetting you're not asking questions. You're not trying to find, y'all are just, where is it? Or you're trying to inquire, you want to go find something. How do you know where to go? Am I making
Yeah,
sense?
You
How-
find a guard.
Well, you got people there. So,
Yeah.
so it's like, yeah. So Vix will find out she's got to go to the, quarter, the, Marine Quarter. There is a place called, the Smoldering Cauldron.
Ooh.
Okay.
That sounds
That
fun.
sounds like fun.
Okay. Yep. And then you got your gym guild here in this part of town, where you will find your gym cutters, and get the appraisal, stuff like that. It's two different areas to go.
Who's
Okay.
who's bartending tonight? If I look at the bar,
You really wanting to name a
I don't care about a
bartender?
name. What do I see when I look at the bartender?
Human,
Okay.
gruffian dude. Yeah. We'll say it looks like he's ex-military. How they are. Ex-military,
Keeps it-
militia type. He wants to run a bar.
Ladies, there's a reason why we're called the Hot Toddies.
Mm.
Would you like to try a hot toddy?
True.
Wait, what are we doing?
Wait, where'd
Are
Sorrow
we
go?
giving? Are we
Sorrow?
giving? Are we giving the 12-year-old alcohol?
Apparently not, because she's not here. Where the heck did Sorrow go?
She's probably doing.
She's
like,
gone. Mm-hmm.
She's
I
probably
She
doing weird
disappeared.
things.
Okay.
I think
What did
about
you do when you were 12 years old? Like what did
make candles.
maiming people maybe?
My parents were candle makers. I made candles. We were part of the Chandler's Guild.
So not maiming people.
Merchants.
All right.
No.
Our life experiences are vastly different, Isra. Vastly different.
Yeah, that really didn't happen for me until after the Rakshasa.
Oh my lord. Okay.
I think about Sorrow and what she's wearing, and I cast locate object on her shirt. Is she
She's
within
taking it
1,000
off.
feet?
You were being
Within
you're
1,000 feet
Yeah,
of this
so
bar.
it's the modern day version of Find My iPhone, and you pop up
Yeah.
and you doop doop, and you see Sorrow headed
Oh my
toward the. Are you going back down to the
Lower
docks?
quarter.
Yeah,
No, I'm going towards low quarter.
low quarter. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's pick up the action. So we go to the low quarter, and
So I'm guessing what we were around buildings in the free quarter 38, 41, 46 in that little section there. So I want to say by the time they notice, I'm probably close to about 48.
Okay, I see 48.
that's
Where are we?
okay. You got to go farther down. You got to go. Low quarter is going to be past Drover's Row. It is the lowest area.
Oh,
So-
okay. So
Yeah.
where was the bar they were at then?
Oh, we'll say it's halfway, about 3/4 of the way up. I don't numbering 49, 52, somewhere in there. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, she's definitely past. I mean, she's heading towards low quarter. I just don't know how far along she was. Like maybe between 61.
Yeah, you're halfway there. You're
57.
you're
Yeah,
just
halfway there.
zipping in and out and all that.
Yeah.
You're bypassing militia.
Keeping
You
a
see, low profile.
pass without a trace, seeing what's going on in every alleyway I can, because those are usually where the best secrets are. And,
Mm-hmm.
of course, Tem taught me about sometimes people throw away really good food in the alleyways. I'm like, okay, cool, alleyways. And easy pickpocketing in the alleyways. So me.
Moss, she's in your kind of area.
Yeah. I sort of have a giant cube. This is sort of my issue right now. This is why I'm like, let's just stay at the bed and breakfast.
Okay, I'm gonna go retrieve our
Shit.
tiefling child.
You're gonna go out at night and find her.
I mean,
I'm just letting you know. She
I know.
broke.
Okay. If you watch my cube, I can try and go get her because I'm the sneakiest. You're all like
If I
plate
look out the
mail,
door,
clunk, 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 clunk. You know.
Duff, if I look out the door, do I see a guard?
Yes, you see them patrolling the streets. Yes, they are not trying to hide themselves.
Perfect. I'm going to Vix. Do we think she needs to be here, or do you think she's good on her own?
She literally fucking lived in the forest by herself for however many. She was raised by wolves. I think she'll be all right in the city by herself. It's not like this is Highport.
Yeah, but okay, I'll leave it alone. Could you send her a message?
You know what? Let her be dumb, and we'll teach her a lesson by letting her get herself in trouble, and maybe she'll
Okay.
stop doing dumb shit like that.
Yeah, I'll send her. I'll
Quest.
send her a cheeky little message.
All right.
I'll cast sending. Hey, it's me. Are you
Don't get caught.
okay? Okay. I don't know why I said okay was 2 words. Don't get caught late out at night.
We're in room whatever.
We're in room whatever at the Emerald Lion.
She knew that. She
Okay.
left. She left right after y'all got there, so she knew where y'all were at.
I'm going to repeat myself anyway.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Love you so much. Stay safe. Bye.
So sorry, it's to do a reply, correct?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Oh God.
I'm fine. Be back in a couple hours. Thanks, Mom.
Okay.
And she's
Vic's just kind of like, she gets that reply and she's like, oh. She goes and sits on like a bed and just stares at the wall for a couple of minutes.
Okay.
She's having heart palpitations.
Oh. Okay.
Well, Quest, let's introduce you to a hot toddy, and I will go up to the bar and ask for a hot toddy.
Particular flavor or kind?
I don't
You
know.
want
I've never had one in real life, Duff.
hot? It's just something that's served hot, an alcoholic drink hot. You want some hot, mulled wine, or you want
I thought it was like a tea
you-
thing.
T2, or you can, they actually have. He mistakes for a moment that he wants you to make like a flaming volcano as the drink of the house, where basically they pour a little what they call Everclear in a little bowl that's surrounded drink, and they light it, and it goes, and and then you have a big bowl that you use what they call straws, and you suck all of the while it's on fire. It's an alcoholic drink. Is that what you want?
Yes.
They call it the flaming volcano.
Nice. I vote yes on that.
Vix is gonna
Okay.
go get drunk after the message Sorrow sent her.
Yeah. You'll come
Do we
back
have a
and you'll see them making this thing, and it's a bowl, and he's pouring these different alcohols in it. Then he's got this smaller, glass. I mean, a bottle, and he pours a little, and then a little bit concave little, looks like a little stem coming out of the bowl, and then he gives you these straws, and then he takes this, little like a little Flintstone, and he pops it, and the little alcohol in the center bowl lights up.
Abba dabba
it's-
doo.
And it's flaming, and then he gives you the bowl, and you're supposed to drink it. That was one of our most popular drinks back in college day at a place called the Dragon's Inn. It was a Chinese restaurant that had a bar in it here. Freaking awesome.
Yeah, you use like the
Oh,
chips
I know
and
what you're
dip
talking
bowl.
about. I know
Yeah.
what you're
And
talking
then-
about. It's the fucking big ass thing, and they go.
Yeah,
Flame- we
it's
call
like
it
a
a flaming
chip and dip
volcano.
bowl, and
Yeah,
in the middle
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
they
Yeah,
put
yeah,
the
yeah.
151 and
Yeah,
it lights up.
yeah, yeah. But we would put out the flame real quick, so we wanted the Everclear, and we'd scoop out the Everclear and put
Yeah,
it
but
in
that shit
into
gets
the.
you so drunk.
That's the point. That's the point. So we didn't want the Everclear to burn up. We wanted to drink it.
Hey, Quest.
Yes.
Have you ever
What
had
the
alcohol
hell is
before?
that?
Like,
He gave me
not just
wine.
wine.
There's a fucking
a
recipe.
For hot toddy.
Or
Hot toddy. Okay. All right. You don't want the flaming volcano? Okay, we'll make a hot toddy. Okay. All right.
You,
And I'm
gave
going
me
to steal
wine,
the straws.
and then
'Cause
we were
you never know.
immediately attacked by something from the woods. So, no.
Well, I mean,
Uh,
sure, there's a correlation there, but that doesn't necessarily mean causation.
Yeah, like sometimes you just get attacked by things in the woods, and you just gotta roll with the punches, even regardless
Yeah.
of how drunk you are.
So, side note, is there some kind of cloak of invisibility I could throw over QB? Like, is that a thing? I'm trying to
pretty
figure
sure
out how to
he-
transport him.
So you have to understand. So
He's huge now. I got to figure out
he's
what to do
huge.
with
You go,
him.
well, he's your child. Yeah. So you're going to have to
Yeah.
deal with it. No, there's not a cloak of invisibility that would cover him. Plus, you got to remember the problem with I can make it I can make it a thing. Yes, I know. The issue's always been with the 5e is the ready availability of purchasing magic items like this is that they're supposed to be hard to find. And you're not something that you go purchase in a store, because then you would buy all that stuff with the money that you've got. It's the lesser two evil type deal. Which side, which
Not
one's
to
going to play on?
mention, you don't know
So-
if QB will or will not eat the cloak.
Yeah,
Well,
the
yeah.
cloak could
The
just.
other thought
Well,
process was: is
it's,
there like
It's a magical item, so QB won't be able to damage it.
It won't damage. It would definitely might, but
he
he
could consume it, but it'll just
Yeah.
be in there floating in him.
he would have a void in the middle of them that you know.
oh,
Couldn't see
would be
through.
invisible? That's
Mhm.
funny. Or is it possible to get like a thing like she has for bitch, where it's just a stone
Pocket
or like a
dimension?
ruin, and it would
Pocket dimension.
suck him in?
Well, he has to be from that dimension. So that's why her ruin calls bitch from that dimension that she was born in.
Gotcha.
If you think about it, though, Quest has that one spell. What if he lives? Can he live in like the?
What?
You
Can
want
he live in the?
you want me
Live in
to
the
cast Mordenkainen's private sanctum for a cube?
But can he live in that? Like,
It's 100 feet on each side. It's not something that you can carry.
So you're going
around.
to cage him up in a place
no,
he
but
can't
like, where
leave.
does it go? Like, does it still exist in some sort of
It's
pocket
here.
dimension when it is not? When you do not have it summoned? Is my question.
No,
No. Okay.
it is a cube that I.
If a
put
cube
around the
just like
place
wandered around
that
town, would
exists.
people find that bizarre?
You know that they would kill him.
Fuck.
He could hide. He can move around and get moving cracks and do things. He disappeared. You know, he went through walls. Remember, he got out for a little bit in Hyport, didn't he? You know, yeah. But he
I'm
oozes
just gonna
through
have to
things.
trust this shit and
Hold
hope he
on.
doesn't
Is
run
QB
away.
is QB technically a creature?
He's technically a monstrosity.
He's a monstrosity. Is an ooze. He's an
He
ooze.
is
Yeah.
that's a
is he-
creature, though.
But is
It's a
he
creature, but he's like a creature. Could he be considered one? Yes. Yeah, I would
could
allow that
cast
because he's
seeming.
pets.
I could cast seeming on QB to make him look like a person.
What? You could? Oh.
Does he
What-
have to?
Wes, what are you pulling out of your backside? What are you?
Seeming, I could use it. It says it allows you to change the appearance of any number of creatures that you can see within range. They get an illusory appearance. I can't read.
I got it. I'm looking at it right now.
So
Oh my God! You
make-
can't change a target's body type. Nice try.
Big
Right, it
fat
could be a very
sword.
It would be a big.
Stout-
It'd be a big black.
stout
It'd be a
person.
big cube.
it's a human cube.
Yeah. You must choose a
God,
form
that's
that has the same basic arrangements of limbs. Otherwise, the
Oh.
extent.
He could look like a crate, a box. Nobody's gonna bother with a box.
The
It
box
would-
is just
It would.
moving around.
It would just move around. Yeah. It would just kind of. Just to be a square. They would think it's a. Well, no, I'm not. So I'm here. So we're Max over here. It is not out of the possibilities. I'm not saying Quest can't do that. It's just that it is
I
basically
could make
saying
it a giant crate.
you could make it a giant crate. Yes, the size of a Volkswagen Bug.
Couldn't you make him something like a big steed of some kind, like a big?
It has to be the same body shape of what it is,
Okay.
body type. Yeah, yeah. So
I would love to see just like a Minecraft horse texture slapped on the side of a cube.
Mhm. Yeah. Oh.
Nice.
It's not like metamorph. It's not like what's the other spell that you can the Harry Potter
Polymorph him.
polymorph. It's not like polymorph. Yeah.
I could polymorph him.
Oh my God, you do
Want me
have
to polymorph
polymorph.
him into a rat?
Unfreaking believable.
Oh my God, you can!
That would be perfect.
It
How long does
only
it
lasts
last?
an hour.
An
Is the
hour?
problem.
It only lasts an
Damn.
hour, and she has to be
I have-
concentrating on it the whole time.
Yeah, but
Damn it.
I don't need concentration for anything else right now. I could do that three.
Yeah, it's not really gonna
I
help.
could do
us
that
very
4
much,
times for 4 hours.
though. Yeah.
That
don't have to
polymorph
polymorph yet.
polymorph would work. Yes, you can completely. Oh my Lord. Anyway,
I-
okay.
That is when we're.
I'm gonna
creating-
trust the
Moss.
system. I'm gonna trust things, and I'm just gonna tell QB, honey, just don't get killed, okay? I have to go in the bar. You can't come with me because you're bigger than the door, and
I-
people would be upset. So
I can
go
I
play.
can lock him in the sanctum for 24 hours.
What
if
is
you
the
want.
sanctum?
It's the
Oh, your
private
100-foot
sanctum. It's
thing?
the one that Vix was talking about. Yeah, I could lock him in that, and he would be safe from harm, and he wouldn't be able to like find his way out. I don't think. Yeah, it's warded.
Okay.
Can't be
I don't
targeted by
know.
divination spells.
You're gonna put him in a locked. You're gonna put him in a locked room. Okay.
No, I don't want to do that to him. No, I'm gonna let him. I'm gonna let him go, and if he loves me, he'll come back, and hopefully
let
not
him-
die.
Yeah, you let him out, and he'd also just he disappears through some cracks in the
That's
building. Just
that's
you know,
okay.
he's
I
just-
have
he-
faith that my game
he's-
master is not going to take him away from me, and
It's a lot of faith.
he knows
Shattered.
my stance.
Okay,
knows
well,
my-
this is okay. Worry about
ahead.
QB later. QB's not the thing. Okay, so but
Sorry.
why you're downstairs? You got rid of QB. Y'all are found out where y'all need to go in the morning. But now you know Sorrow is gallivanting about, headed south. Well, you actually don't know where. You know where Sorrow's at, but you don't know what she's doing or where she's going. You just can detect her. How far is that spell
Only
reach?
until 1,000 feet. Once she got past 1,000 feet,
Well, she's
I don't
off-
have her on my radar
She's off
either.
your radar now.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
But Vix talked to her. She's good. She's
Yeah,
right?
Vix called her, and she called her mommy. Thanks, Mom.
Oh.
Yep. Okay. Sorrow. So you're traveling south. You're moving through. You're dumpster diving. You're meeting. You're seeing some other urchins and all that.
Cool. I'm gonna
Doing
befriend them
okay.
or attempt to befriend them with my limited social skills.
Some run off from you. Some, because you don't look like an urchin anymore.
That's
You
true.
know.
Somebody did make me bathe. It was awful.
Exactly. What are you trying to accomplish? What do you want to do? You just kind of passing the time? Is that all you're doing?
Pretty much. She doesn't go to bed early when things get dark. That's weird. That's when hunting happens. Hunting at night is the best time.
True. And I need to. So, what are you trying to accomplish?
She just wants to get a lay of the land, lay of the city, kind of figure out what's going on, where the good food is, where not to go at night, basically, to keep the others safe. She's scouting the town for the others. She's got to keep the rest of her pack safe because she feels they're all very squishy.
Okay. So, the limited, I mean, this is only one night, so you're not going to find a complete explanation of everything within one night, but you get to you definitely understand that, those who have talked to you, assessing you and all that, they, kind of tell you what what I've told you about the quarters, where to go.
Okay.
And, the squalor place, the docks is where it's really the cutthroats and the murders and all that kind of stuff happen that, people get away with. This is where you're at, is the squalor part of town. And it is, the low quarters, basically, they're,
She's just going to want to ask, kids going missing.
That's going to be in the dock areas. There are tenements and shanties here. There are a few gangs that rule, but there are, but there are freed slaves that kind of live in this area. They don't, although they are second class citizens and all that, but, you hear of a few murders here and there. But most of that all happens over in the dock areas. Everybody's this is more refugee oriented, laborers, stuff's still crumbling. So there's still a few buildings that are standing. A lot of it's overcrowded. Some are dilapidated. Yeah.
Okay. So you're saying that the Blackgate area, the river quarters, dock quarter, that's where she's heard, or that's where people talk about others going missing.
Yes. Some happen here too, along that side, the eastern side of the low quarter area. Yeah.
So, but she is curious about, people going missing and stuff, kidnappings. It kind of bothers her a little bit.
That has happened.
She wants to know, what do they think happens to these people that get kidnapped? What's the rumor? What's the word? What's the gossip?
How are you going to find that information out?
She literally just asked, what do they think happens to those who get kidnapped or who go missing?
Give me a charisma check.
Okay. Or any attached skill to it?
Yeah, if you want to use something else, but you don't really have much in the way of other skills.
Yeah, I got it. So yeah, just regular charisma is fine.
Yep. I was like looking, there's not many stars there for her. Not bad. Some are murdered, some are just a lot. Let me put it that a lot of way are arguments or people getting mad because in this area, they fight for anything to help, make life just that little bit more better for everybody,
So of course she's going to ask in all of her childlike, straightforward, blunt-faced innocence. So nothing about like children getting stolen by a sorceress for experimentation.
That's silly. I mean, that's funny. The sound. I mean, no, you don't get anything like that here. No. What? Don't understand what you mean by that. Because you're dealing with urchins that aren't very.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I just
but
thought, urchins might have heard the word of the city, heard some good rumors about that stuff.
so yeah, but the hag was the one that was stealing them. Now, where they're stolen to be shipped out south, now you're basically asking if they're taken into the slave trade. They're not taken. So what she's doing is just Marquess has been taking those that have been captured and choosing what to do. They weren't taken and stolen for her from to be experimented on. She was using slave. That's where she's getting her stock from. What y'all know about that is that so, but slavers now that, there's always, they know, though the slavers have not made a presence here. There's no doubt that they are here though. The people, they don't show themselves or have a spot where they operate out of. Let me put it that way.
Okay.
But there's no doubt that those have gone missing could very well have been taken into the slavery because there's a section of people here that are freed slavers, and they fear for their lives because they're treated like second-class citizens, and slavery is a prevalent thing, no doubt.
Okay. So, I mean, since you did say that they were previously slaves, so they don't have any information or they haven't heard of any rumors about slaves getting recaptured or resold or, like I said, taken from their homes and stuff. I mean, you said there was mostly murders from disgruntled fights and stuff, but
That's
nothing that.
So have some been taken back into slavery? How they wouldn't know if they were being taken back? I mean, that would be something I think would be hard to know if someone was recaptured to take back into slavery, or were they basically pointed out or made an example of, or nothing like that. They do that, but you are hearing that there have been cases where a family or an individual or two, one day they were here and the next day they were gone. There's no doubt. Okay. Definitely murders, and they find the bodies, dumped either in this low quarter or even in the dock quarters, or floating in the water, or floating up from what they thought were, dumped into the water and didn't sink. Slaves themselves, though, y'all know you're looking for somebody, that there is an agent here somewhere, but they don't know, but they've not heard that they don't know of a guild where the slavers are operating out of. No, that is unknown. Yeah. Sorry.
And then I guess the rest of the time that she'll spend out there with the kids and whatnot, sharing with whatever food she has, but also kind of finding any little secret passages along the city of how to avoid detection when they're out at night.
They could show you those, definitely, through the low quarters up into the merchant areas and all that, and different alleyways to take and how to move through fence areas, and look for little telltale signs that they make little markings how to filter, move around when patrols are, what to listen for when you hear patrols in the area, and what areas they go to a lot, over other areas where they just ignore. Yeah, you can find out some of that information without a doubt, easily.
Okay, cool. Easy peasy. Great.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
after close to about an hour, maybe second hour, she will cast Pass Without a Trace on herself again, and then start way back up towards the end.
Okay. All right. And the other, okay. So now y'all were dealing with Q being that, and then you were going to go try to find Sorrow, Izra? No. Okay.
I listen to Vix.
She's okay.
Let it go.
Okay. So do y'all
That
do
doesn't
anything?
mean I go to sleep before she comes home.
No.
back to
You're
the
going to
inn.
wait up for her in the chair by the front door. Okay.
But
Yep.
yeah, no, I
Yep.
sure doesn't go out. She doesn't want to cause trouble for Sorrow.
Okay. And y'all, what do the rest of y'all do? Just drink?
Yeah. Listen, see if anybody's talking about anything, but you
Well, I
said it was
told you
pretty
already.
mundane.
This is just mundane trader work, trader
I
talk.
mean, the drunker
Yeah.
people get, you never know. But
More exaggeration about the things they've built or seen or done. But any type of really big gossip like that, no, nothing.
no.
Not in the Emerald Line tonight.
I think I will have partaken in the drink, the giant drink. That
You
we
want the
were
giant?
drinking.
You want the volcano? Okay.
Yes.
And then probably inevitably gotten drunk enough that I dropped my
You
singing.
lit up.
Because I can no longer concentrate on that spell.
On which one?
But
which one again?
seeming, because I
Oh.
dressed myself up like a sailor boy in
Okay,
the intent that we were gonna go to the militia area, marine area, and like get info or something like that. But instead, we've just gotten drunk. So
You got drunk and your seeming's going to fall off of you while you're drunk?
yeah. But more than that, I'm still bent on the like I want to get a hall pass thing. So I go out and I'm just gonna start asking guards, what qualifies? How do you get one?
As you're drunk.
Yep.
Without the seeming.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Does Izra see this?
You see a drunk Quest. You get up from the table. Not understanding what Everclear does to an individual, and she's yells, mumbles, I get a hall pass. I'm gonna make, and I want to talk to the guard about it,
I have to. I
Oh,
have
dear.
to get something done. Yeah, it's when you put so much work into so much stuff and like nothing ever works out because of course it doesn't. And
When she stands up, her seeming spell drops. And so standing there, shuffling toward the door, is a drow. Okay? Which immediately the bar stops talking and you hear gasp and exclamations, oh my God. And swords being drawn.
I stand up.
Yeah, Vix
I
stands
pull
up
out
too.
my great axe.
Vix'll kind of lower Izra's great axe and be like, "Hey, calm down."
What the F is a drow doing here? Someone get the guards.
I'm getting the
Hey.
guards myself. Leave me alone.
Vix is gonna step in, and I'm gonna use my background feature.
Which is, oh no. Here, I gotta look. It is
Where is it?
Far Traveler? What?
Yeah.
What?
Where is it?
What are you doing? Uh-oh. Sword Coast is not what? Modules. Did I close Sword Coast?
It's Basically, I can gain access into areas that may not normally be offered. So my accent, mannerisms, figures of speech, and perhaps even my appearance mark you as foreign, curious glances, blah, 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 blah. You gain the friendly interest of scholars. You can parley this attention into access to people and places you might not otherwise have for you and your traveling companions.
While she's talking down the crowd, I'm gonna go up to Quest and just kind of put my arm around her shoulders and steer her towards whatever room we have, Duff, whatever our number is. And try and get her out of the public area.
That's not this door goes outside. You can't.
Yep,
trick
but there's
me.
a guard back here. Follow me, honey.
Oh God! Why isn't Far Trap? Damn it! It's not opening up for me. I wanted to read that.
Yeah,
It's telling me
I
that
looked it up. I just looked it up in Google.
my book is open. That is so weird. Unload. Player's guide is like they've changed something. It's broken because the book's open for me, but I'm getting that error. Module, I can't install it. That is so effing crappy. All right, so okay, yeah, if I click on Far Traveler, there it is. It opens up from the book. Yeah, so you're using, oh, you don't, I'm not worried about where you're from. You're a distant place. It's going to be, all right. And what are you wanting to try to accomplish for that again? I apologize.
I'm just trying to get everyone to sort of settle down. Be like, we're just passerbys. We're just traveling through town. We're just looking for a safe place to stay at night. She means no harm. She's a companion of ours. She would never hurt anyone in town, sort of thing.
Make me a persuasion roll.
Yeah,
Take
just
advantage
pass
or
it
anything?
to
Advantage,
Elias,
with
the
advantage.
property.
Yeah, it's not opening up. That's so fucking weird. Hate that.
2
Okay.
17.
Yeah, got that. So most everybody calms down, pull back, but you see them keeping their hands, and the bartender's like motioning to you, Isra, get her out of here.
I'll get her to the room.
To smooth
And-
things out further, I'm gonna buy around for the bar.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
That always works.
Yeah. Yeah, because here the merchants and all that, they're used to they've seen lots of things here, it's just, they're not used to seeing a drow, no doubt. Not trying to be racist, but sorry, they are. Okay. Drow are not welcome. They're trouble. Keep a lid on her. Keep an eye on her.
There's no this
luck
is our
with that.
room. There's not a garden here. Why would there be a garden in our room? That doesn't make any
You
sense.
know
You're
what?
not making any sense.
You know what? Vix is gonna bring one later. In the meantime, you know what?
Like a
That bed
stripper?
has. You never know with Vix. In the meantime, that bed has got your name
Give me
written
an
all over
idea.
it. Why don't you rest? And then when Vix comes back with the fun guard, we'll wake you up. Okay?
No, I outside. Good night. No, nighttime is good. It's like the one time I get to go outside, and so like
yeah, I know, and they have a curfew here. And
I
you're
know,
too
that's
drunk
why
to
I'm
keep
getting
up
the
your
hall
scheming.
pass. I have to get the hall pass.
That's so pretty.
Oh,
What are you doing, Duff?
I'm just rolling. I was just rolling dice. Just
You roll
ignore
like
those rolls. They're
are we
not
on the first-
anything.
Are we on the first floor or the second floor?
First floor. So she's taking
Okay.
you to the stairs to go up to the second floor where the rooms are at.
okay.
While she's doing that,
open a-
Moss, what are you doing?
I'm worrying about QB. However,
As you're worried
Oh,
about that, you hear
know.
a cat scream out in the alleyway.
Not a cat.
Well, I also stole some straws because that could come in handy one day if we're stuck in the
Oh
water
my
and need to hide.
god.
Just saying.
Okay.
Just say it.
Better
Good call.
add a weight to those stuff.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
add
better
away
add a
to
weight
the
to
straws.
straws.
Yeah. Okay.
For the
Hold
record,
on,
I
are
am
these, like,
underweight now, sir.
Paper
Fran's
straws,
got a lot
plastic
more.
straws,
Yeah, they're-
reusable
Yeah.
metal straws.
They're
I mean,
paper
come on, we gotta be
straws.
modesty
Uh-huh.
Paper straws.
They're paper straws.
Oh no,
Okay.
those are the worst.
Yeah.
Oh, I know,
Oh.
aren't they? They're awful.
Yeah.
I'm going to go up to the room.
Okay.
And it's just a regular old room, right?
Yeah.
Does it have like a window or anything like that?
Sure.
That's what I was trying to find out.
So
yeah,
if I'm up
currently keeping her away from the window.
Yeah. So I would like to go to the window, and if I could look out, like, can I see kind of like the pattern of which the guards are walking around, or are they just like in a spot and they just stay put?
They move. No, you have some that are positioned in different ways in some of the gate areas, and then there are patrols that make their way up and down it. Yeah. No doubt.
Does it seem like they're just going through the motions? It's not like they're
No.
protecting anything specific. Like
They're
a certain area?
patrolling. They're patrolling, but you don't have a really good view of it.
I
You
have a
just got a view of
spyglass.
Yeah, that you look out to the back. You're on the second floor, and so you're
I'm on
seeing a
the
lot of
second floor.
buildings. So you can see one little street, and you see a patrol mover on through there every now and then, but you don't see a lot of the city, though. Unfortunately,
And are they all
'Cause
dressed
they're-
the same, or do they just
Yeah.
act like patrol people?
no, they're militia outfits they have on. Yes,
Are they blue? Because I have a blue curtain and I can sew.
no, they're. Oh my God!
Can
Fine,
we roll for
they
if
are
they're blue?
They are blue. Okay.
Oh, can I roll for sewing? I don't know. I'm a damn seamstress.
No, if you wanted to do that, you could do that overnight.
I'm
You're a
totally gonna
seamstress.
sew together. I'm gonna sew together one of their outfits overnight with my blue curtain,
Okay.
which I put
okay.
in Fran, sir.
Oh my God. Well, it shows up in your inventory. Did you put it over to Fran though? Is that what you did?
I moved it
Okay.
over to Fran, and I am 6 pounds underweight now.
Oh my God. Just look at all the shit she is carrying. That is unfreaking believable. God
You
almighty.
never know when you might need something.
That is
Like a mom purse. Come
that
on
is
now.
asinine.
Valid.
Absolutely asinine. Okay.
Hey, but I got
Okay,
straws, just in
so
case.
Moss went into seamstress mode and is all of a sudden now busy cutting and sewing an outfit. Hasn't told y'all what she's doing. Iser, I guess, has got Quest
I'm
wrangled
on drunk patrol.
drunk lightweight patrol. Okay. And doing her thing. Vix, you're bought around for the bar to placate everybody, and the guards came in and listened to what was going on, and were watching, and you heard something about we'll have to report this, and but they go back out the door. What else?
Yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs with Isra and Quest to also be on drunk duty because Quest is very sneaky.
Snaky.
Okay.
I'm a wizard.
The drunk
cast
wizard.
dimension door.
A drunk wizard.
You're gonna step into a dimension and disappear into your own little pocket dimension.
I grab
Oh,
her
dear.
arm.
You don't want to let her cast?
And you say naughty. No.
I grab her
Um,
arm. You know what? What do I have?
Make me a perception roll against. So you can make me a perception roll at advantage against Quest. Deception
And
roll
she's
at
drunk.
disadvantage. Okay.
Ooh.
Because Quest is trying to, Quest. So that's what drunk people do. I'm not, so she's trying to fake it out. So,
I don't know.
oh yeah. So she's gonna thwart. You want her to use the spell, but she's gonna stop you from weaving your arms and saying something. She sticks, she stops you from speaking. All that, Quest. Unfortunately, so as you were trying to do that.
Wes, don't make me break out the manacles.
I have some of those.
Oh,
The
because I'm a drow. I love manacles and stuff like that. Tom.
The
Bring out the
sexy
whips.
stripper guard is
Liz.
one thing, but the manacles are a little too kinky. I don't know. Let's
I just have rope if you
chill.
want. Do you want rope?
Okay, yeah.
I have rope.
I have 3 different types of rope and manacles. Because I got lots of shit.
Sorrow, while they're handling the lightweight, you're making your way back up, right? You're, doing your work, finding out things. Anything else you're trying to accomplish, or are you going straight back to the Emerald Lion? Anything else?
I guess the only other thing that Sorrow would want to do is to hold on. Let me look at the Marge map again real quick. Oh,
Moving out through the low quarters, you'll have run across a couple of the spots that were, you definitely smelt the telltale signs of wacky tobacco coming out of a building somewhere. So you found a party place, but you know that there's more of a, a drug den, you'll have seen something like that, definitely. And there a couple other bars types, a flop house, fortune tellers, all the type of shenanigans and,
Okay. Yeah, because there's really nothing else that she'd be really interested in.
casino.
The forest is not near for her
No.
to run to, unfortunately.
No.
So
Mm-mm.
yeah, annoyed with that. So yeah, she'll just go back to the inn after she kind of checked out the Freeman's Quarter and Low Quarter. She feels pretty secure in that, and then she'll probably have to check out the River Quarter, Marine Quarter tomorrow.
Okay, Marine Corps, yeah, that's where more the wealthy live, and not a squalor. So, yep, and you'll have to sneak your way in, because there's some guards and all that. Make me one more. You got a stealth roll. Your pass without trace is silly. I think with your stealth. Oh my god, yeah. Never mind. It adds a plus 10 to the, doesn't it? When you roll that, that is just
and I already have a plus 9.
Yeah, I saw that. I know, a 19 on your roll already with a 1. Oh my god. Okay, they're not even. You're just gonna sneak back in, but when you get back into the bar, your companions are no longer there. They're not in the bar area.
It's okay. She will ask for a hot meal.
Okay.
If they're still serving food.
They're still, they're still.
Meal,
Yep. Mm-hmm. Some
she'll
mutton.
pay for that. Yeah, she's into that. She's a carnivore.
Yeah. Yep. Best in town.
Awesome.
And we got a drink called the Flaming Volcano if you're thirsty.
Shouldn't it be like the dragons?
Not be fiery. How is a fiery drink quenching? That doesn't make sense.
You got to try it to believe it.
But
to
there's
understand. There's fire, and you see one being served. You see one being served, and you are enthralled because you are fire.
Are you going to serve the 12-year-old alcohol?
I mean,
she will watch the drink with fascination and also see how these people actually drink it. Which surprisingly, her being a pink tiefling is totally cool when they like freak the fuck out about a drow.
She's because the bartender, she seems older for her age. That's why, Vix, she seems like she's older. They don't, but I mean, then they check themselves. Oh, wait, you're just a child. You can't drink here. What were you thinking? We shouldn't serve a
Okay, I get
child.
food.
You get food though.
The guards
That's
walk in
fine.
and they change their tune when the guards
Yeah.
walk in.
Exactly. Exactly. The bartender. Oh wait, what am I thinking? What am I thinking? Okay. Yeah. Silly me. Okay. There is no surprise tonight. We're not anywhere near what I thought we'd be tonight. Oh my
No.
gosh. Okay. Anything else we want to accomplish before we say nighty night? We
So
put
was I able?
quest-
Were we able to go to like those stores and stuff, or was that going to be
I
happening?
think we're
tomorrow?
starting there.
You never got to it. I mean, if you want,
This whole session was just like one evening.
Okay, I was just making sure I didn't miss anything.
you
I
did
thought I
not
was
miss
going
that.
the day
No,
of.
we was trying to get to the daytime. It was like, oh well, I'm not even going to get to showcase some stuff here. We'll have to wait till next session. I was going to tease
You
something,
mean
but
like in January?
yeah, apparently, yeah. I was gonna tease y'all
Aw.
something to hold off and to make you like, oh my gosh, we want to see what I'm talking about.
We got
Ooh,
another hour.
We could. It's midnight. We played 3 hours.
Yeah.
Y'all got started late. I wasn't trying to keep y'all over. I mean, we can go for a little bit longer. I don't have a problem with that. I just want to make sure that nobody
I'm
was
fine with it, Boomer.
okay.
I
Anybody
yield
else?
to the group.
We can go longer.
If we can zip through the morning to get to wherever you wanted to leave us off at.
Well, yeah. I'm gonna.
we don't
I'm,
have to do. We don't have to do all of the shopping and stuff on stream. If I
Nope.
want something in particular, I can like message you about it.
You can. You'll be
Like,
able to
we want-
find some of it. Yes, and.
Yeah.
But my question is trying to find out what the point was, what y'all were trying to do here in town. Shopping, easily done. Okay. You've got Sorrow. Do you reveal anything, or do you check in with the group, or after
Well, after she has her hot meal, is anybody still awake when she gets up to their room?
Oh yeah, Vix would be. I think Vix.
I
and
think they're
Ezra
doing
are still
shifts on.
Drunky
They're doing
Baby.
shifts on Quest.
I never have to sleep.
Yeah.
And I'm sewing.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly.
So yeah, she'll sit down and kind of retell what she found out in the low quarters, the different stories she found at night, mentioning about how that the river dock quarter is full of murders and missing people and dead bodies.
Okay.
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 Perhaps we should go to like a tavern in the dock quarters and sort of start asking around about, because we have a name, right?
Motto.
Motto.
What was the other person, Leander Hacklin? Who was that?
That you heard was someone that they're searching for. That the hag
Who's
was
searching
told
for? Oh, the hat.
to
The
Marquesa.
slavers? Okay.
Yes. The message was sent was being sent to Motto, and they're looking at the areas. The Fae told y'all too. They've been searching. They're trying to find the location for this person.
Okay.
Unknown
Yeah,
why.
so I think we would be going. Correct me if I'm wrong, Toddy's, but we'd probably go to probably a seedier bar where you can bribe people for information, and be asking about both Motto and probably Leander.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Y'all can do that.
Mhm.
After you can go shop, you can find your stuff. We'll talk about that and do the color up of your coins and all that. But if you're going down to the low quarter, or which area did you want to go to?
Probably
The
the
dock quarter.
dock quarter. Yeah, because all
The-
those murders and stuff were happening there, so we can also
There-
ask around about that.
There are some, bring up the dock quarters. There's a couple of spots, the Low Life Inn.
There's no like
Very
broken
subtle.
mast or
This
broken.
you're gonna don't ruin it for me yet,
The
okay?
Sorry.
rusty anchor
Okay,
or
I
something.
the
got ahead of
leaky- the-
myself.
The leaky barrel, okay,
Oh.
okay, and the screaming harpy inn.
I do not want to stay there.
What? It's better than a leaky barrel.
Take your chances, mate. Gambling hall.
Oh,
Okay.
I want to go gamble.
Oh no.
And
Gamble,
Lady
gamble, gamble,
Exurba's fortune telling.
Ooh, I want to go there.
I want to go there.
Can we go to the what is it? The leaky barrel first.
The leaky barrel. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. Run down, dilapidated, yeah, spot. Okay.
Okay.
What do you want to know? Stinky, muddy.
Are there a lot of people there or not?
No,
Really?
not really. Just a few low lives.
What's the bartender look like?
Got a patch over an eye. You know, grizzled, missing a few teeth. You smell them before you got near them.
Ew.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to the bartender and in like a hushed voice, just because I'm gonna speed through this. I'm just gonna say the gist of what I want. I'm gonna basically ask him if he's heard of anyone named Motto around the area.
Everybody's heard of Motto.
Who exactly is that? Is he still in the area or?
You're talking about Lieutenant Motto.
Oh.
For
He's in the
city
military.
guard?
Yes.
Is it like city guard? Is that what that is?
He's
around
he's
here?
military. Yeah. There's militia, then there's military that overlooks. He's a lieutenant. What about him?
Oh, nothing. We heard great things about him. We wanted to know maybe see if he was around these parts or not.
We find him up in the militia, Marines quarter, up in the militia, military. Why are you asking about him?
Just a name that we
Mm.
heard floating around. And
Thought
I'm
maybe
gonna slide him a gold piece.
Perfect.
Okay. Yeah.
Anything? What else did we want to know? Oh, the murders that are happening.
Murders.
The murders.
There's been some murders. Yeah. So murders, you know, I mean, murder's murder. You do, you know, through a little throat cutting here and there. You know, not done in my building.
Is it like a particular type of person being killed, or does it just seem to be random?
It's no. There's mostly there's a few gangs, you know, a few gang killings, you know, property taken, a few murders like that, you know, street thugs. Is there for him in this day? Is there any type of similarities between the killings that I don't pay attention to that.
Mm.
You know, few people disappear here and there, you know, guards.
And then
Some
I'm gonna
don't
ask
pay attention
about
down
Leander
here.
as well to see if he's heard of a man named or a person named Leander. Hatglad.
No.
Okay.
What's he do?
That's what we're trying to find out, actually.
Don't know. Never heard.
Yeah,
of him.
I'm gonna slide him the gold.
He bites it and pockets it.
Should we make our way up to the Marine quarter now?
Do you
I
want to go see the fortune
the
teller?
fortune
I
teller?
want to go to the fortune teller.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
you
we
said,
can go to the
fortune teller. We're all like, what?
I mean, not that, you know, Quest isn't a great fortune teller, but I want to see a
She hasn't told my fortune yet, so I can't say whether or
You
not she's a good
didn't
fortune teller.
ask.
I didn't know that was in
You
your
didn't-
repertoire. I thought you just gambled and stole money.
I do, but I'm also a fortune teller. It's like the same thing. I'm doing
Okay,
the
then
same
we'll
thing.
compare. We'll compare your fortune that you give me with the fortune this lady gives me, and we'll see whose is better. It'll
I
be
love
like a
this
fortune
plan.
off.
I don't think that's how that works, but
It is how it works.
sure.
I'm
Great
making
plan.
it how it works.
Do you does it? Which one is better? Like you want a good
Yeah, like
fortune,
which one
or
comes?
you want
No, like
a
which one
correct?
comes true? You know, like one that
Oh.
fucking actually happens.
Okay,
What
so
are
are
they-
you going to
if
get
she
mad
tells
if
me,
I tell
"Oh,
you that
you're
you're
gonna-
going to die?
You're gonna no, because of course I'm gonna die.
We're all gonna die.
But like if I go to this lady and she's like, "Oh, you're gonna meet the love of your life and you're gonna pop out like 7 brats," I'm gonna know she's full of shit.
Okay, so is it not unfair that I have an advantage of knowing you for at least a couple of weeks?
Maybe.
Oh, what if I cast Zone of Truth first?
Mm,
That ruins the fun.
that's a cool idea.
Oh, you want her to lie to us then? You want to lie to us?
It's
Well,
my
if
job.
she's a but if she's like a sham fortune teller, if she's Zone of Truth her, she can't do it, right?
All fortune tellers are shams. I
They're
am just telling
shams.
you now.
You have magic.
And
Oh,
That's literally your
cool.
magic.
Yeah, I'm totally doing that when we get
And-
there.
It's your magic quest.
and
Okay. So is that where you're going? You're going to Lady Zerba's
Yeah.
fortune
Yeah.
teller? Okay.
she even has a Z name. Of course, she has a Z name. She has to sound
Zerba
specifically
is
exotic.
Xerba. Zerba.
Oh, it's even
Oh,
worse.
even
She has
better.
an X. So
Zerbas.
exotic.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you point to her and there, people get the heebie-jeebies when you hear her name and all that, and her visions are so real. My God, you think you're there, and what she shows you, and yeah, you see a little, like a gypsy type building, front of a building, but it's gypsied out, with lace and incense swinging and burning, and you hear little, there's dream catchers and stuff, and little chime ding-a-ling, and lots of smoke billowing out, Mm-hmm. Yep, all that in a bag of chips, and
Amazing.
there you open the door,
I bet
and
her table floats, the whole shebang.
but you got a little foyer where you walk into, and the smoke is wafting just right at eye level, so you're breathing it in, and yeah, and you get the little contact high. Your vision gets a little cloudy, and you wave it off,
Is she fucking
and
drugging us already?
it's thick
Still
smoke,
inhale.
and so she as this woman comes waddling in to you. Oh, more. Oh, a whole group of you.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all seem
Uh-huh.
very serious. What brings you to Lady Zerba's?
Well,
Well,
our fortunes told. It
fortunes told. Oh, for the group.
Honestly.
Oh,
yeah,
please come
yeah.
follow me. And she'll turn
Okay.
around and waddle. She goes through,
All at once?
Oh,
Alright.
yeah. She says, please, group. Better that way.
Vix, I need,
More in numbers.
Vix, I need you to distract her while I cast a spell.
Okay. I
So
don't know
she's
how to
got her back turned to you
distract
as you're walking. She's walking, and you open it up, and you'll see a room, and there's a table, a creaky old table. It's got a few chairs around it, and she goes, "Oh, I must get a couple more. Not enough." And she goes and she grabs them and brings them over. This is important. I can already feel it. What's going to be discovered? Oh, they're calling to me already. Y'all are looking for somebody, aren't you?
Do I have to check for traps?
Well, it's kind of dark and misty, and smoky everywhere. And
check for traps.
Isra, are you trying to cast Zone of Truth? So you're casting Zone of Truth, and the room lights up a little bit, and what? They're speaking to me already. They're here.
Yeah.
But
All right,
But I
Everybody
need
needs
you to roll
to
me an
make a
Arcana
Christmas
check. You need to
roll.
roll me an Arcana check.
Oh,
Okay.
Are we all?
Who?
No, just
All
her.
of us?
She cast it.
Oh.
Okay.
11.
Okay.
Ugh.
Okay. The flash was a little unexpected, but you could feel that your spell is you know it's there. But something's messing with it a little bit. And
Okay.
she's I don't understand. I see things. Oh, sit, lady, sit. Then she goes over and she gets there's a little stove area with a tea kettle on it and all that. We must prepare. And she goes and gets some cups. Oh, and she counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And she pours a little tea and all that, and she brings it over to you all, and she gives it to you. Drink. These will open up the pathways to enlightenment. And she grabs the cup and she goes and and you see her drink the tea that she's poured everybody a cup, but you must drink to see. And she drinks it all, and you see it, and she drinks a little too fast because she seems to be very eager. She's a little hyped up here, and it runs, she gets a little on her face, and she pats it off, and she waits.
May I do like some sort of
Check what it
medicine
is.
check?
It's tea.
Medicinal check.
It's
Can I check to see what kind of tea it might be? Does it have
it's a concoction of several different leaves of, chamomile and peppermint. Yeah, you smell a concoction of it.
Am I gonna start tasting colors after I?
Yeah.
taste the tea?
So you will see lots of things, colors and lights, but your darkest desires will show. We will see them.
Frick.
And she brings that. She goes out, drink, and she goes over to another little cabinet area, and you see the big thing covered in a cloth, and she pulls it back, and it's a huge ball. And she goes, need the big one for this group. And she brings over and she bounces it on the table, and it almost falls off the little stand. And she gets her little cloth, and more fingerprints on it. Oh, bad. And she rubs it and all that, cleans it up, and she's watching. She looks at all your glasses, your teacups. Drink is important. To drink the tea.
Vix has already drank.
Yes, good. But the rest of you, drink. You must participate. It is important that you're all. Oh, drink the damn tea. You want to drink the tea. All of a sudden you feel very thirsty. You still okay?
Sure. Come on, let me just sleight of hand it, pour it in somebody else's cup.
Yeah, you do like this, whoops, but it splashes and all that. That would be.
You
don't have to drink it if you don't want to.
Okay?
What's that?
We got to give her a fair chance to prove that she's a good fortune teller.
So
this is part of the process.
Yeah, and the smoke, you're feeling lightheaded, and the zone of truth's mess because you're all in it too. So, and you're seeing the lights are tinkling, you're becoming, brighter and little flashes and all that, Yep. Anybody else? Yeah, there you go, Quest. Man, it's, you're thinking you go along with it. If she's really fake, you're going to see you'll understand. But the tea, the cacophony of taste are in it and all that. But there's no poison. You don't taste any poison like that. But it's bitter though, but it has a sweet taste too for a moment. And then there's this kick. Woo! Hot damn. That's some tea. Anybody else got questions? Or you all sitting around? She goes, "Say now, join hands." Did anybody not drink their tea? Really?
No, we drank.
Oh, Sorrow, come on. Okay.
I'm sorry. She's very skeptical about drinking things from strangers.
That's Isra.
She's smarter than the rest of us.
She goes, "There's always somebody in the group. You'll just miss out on the fun." And she makes everybody sit down. Join hands. We must chant. Must rise. Bring the spirits to us. They answer your questions. You're searching for somebody. I can tell. You've lost somebody, haven't you? Of great importance.
Maybe.
And she begins to chant. And she, you grab your hands and you're all looking at each other. And like I said, the tea's kicking in and you got this bitter taste and the smoke. And, she goes, she's saying things and speaking in tongue and making no sense whatsoever. And then all of a sudden she jerks up. They're here. We must listen.
Okay.
And you wait. And then there's the ball suddenly lights up. There's a glow. It is there. There's where you must go. And what you see, you all stare down at it. And so now, you're not going to see this in Fantasy Grounds. You need to look at your cam view. Okay? Look at y'all's. Okay?
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
And you're going to begin to see, you see, looks like plants. So you see a light or two crackling, very dim. And before you begin to see what looks like, please tell me this works, a door.
Oh,
Someone was in
Door
Dungeon Alchemist today.
And you can kind of see looking around a little bit. There's some braziers and there's a door before you.
that's
And
so cool.
It opens up to see a little bit of a hallway. And that is where we're in for the night. Dun, dun, dun.
So we just in
Dun,
this
dun.
lady's fucking shop
Is
high
this,
as
is
balls
this the thing you
now.
wanted to show us?
Yeah, you're going to be going through Dungeon Alchemist.
Ooh,
You
Okay.
I don't
converted
even
us.
know what that is, but it looks really cool.
yeah, it does.
It's a map maker. It's really cool. You can do like first person and stuff like that.
That's what we're doing.
Oh, that's
and they're
cool.
going to have a map and it's going to coordinate to, you're being told this is what you're searching for. There's a door.
Anybody else notice the skull? Anybody else worried about that?
There are
Nah,
skulls.
nah,
You
I'm
see
excited to
Yeah.
look
a
right
couple of skulls and bones.
There's
And you see
skulls
filth
everywhere.
and slime everywhere too. You see there's rotted food and trash and filth. I didn't put that in there. But you see that before you. And this looks like it's in a cliff area though. This is up, it's like it's a little ledge, a little opening like in a cave area or something like that. I didn't add that all, and I didn't add a second level, but it's in a rock faces around it. You can kind of see a little bit, and you have limited view because it's a crystal ball and but you kind of see that some type of ledge where there's a door. There you go.
This is very
Vintage.
generic.
What? You know what? I got
I'm
your
sorry.
generic.
There's a ledge and there's a door. I'm like, can we get something a little more concrete? Like where
Can we
this
get
ledge
can we get a
is?
street name?
Nope, it's not a street. Definitely not in a city. You see
Can we
vines
get-
and bushes.
Can we get some coordinates, please? Can I get a latitude and a
Can you drop
longitude?
a-
Thank you.
Right,
That
can you drop a
is
pin
not
where we need to
how
go?
fortune telling works.
That's what you get, okay? So take it, or I can take it away. That's fine. If you don't want to see them, you don't want to see
I'm
it.
telling Vix.
No.
I'm telling Vix that
It's not the
So
fortune telling,
Vix
then you
isn't
can't
going to
tell me
meet
a
the love
latitude,
for
longitude.
life and have like 20 children.
No,
I guess that's a good thing.
I thought that was going to be awesome, but no. This is why you get your
I
clue.
like it.
You get your clue.
I'm excited to find this place and struggle to find it personally.
Yes,
Sorry.
you got to struggle. Yeah.
Because
So
we're fucking, if anything, we are fucking stupid.
yes, this shows up in the crystal ball, and yes, and as it begins to fade, a chuckle goes through all of you, and it's a male chuckle. It's
Hob.
it's a Hob chuckle.
Is it really Hob?
Yeah, if you hear, you recognize.
Ugh.
About time.
Fuck this guy.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna
Hate Hob.
throat.
Wait, Hob is nice to y'all. Okay, folks. So
Shot.
is he?
yes, we will hold
Stole our
there.
cart.
Yes, he stole. Well, you got your cart back. Okay, folks, we're going to hold there. Yes, we're going to, so we'll be jumping back and forth. I made the new interface and I've got to put the map. There'll be actually a flat down map that you'll use the Alchemist to be able to look at stuff, but we're going to do a little 3D, adventuring through the hallways.
Fun.
Yeah, so, we're going to see how that plays out. Been dying to try it. So, that'll be in 2023. We'll get to that. So,
Gross.
but the whole thing's been made. At least this one it took me a while to do. So, but it was fun. Liked it. All right. That's it. Players, good job. Ladies, good job. Thank you very much. I am going to send PDFs. We'll look for in the slavers. I'll have 5 PDFs for y'all for your pre-gens, for the Christmas shows that we'll do. We're off next week, and then we'll be back on the 10th for the last show taking place as we're doing Winter Night Game Fest. Predators and Rifts we're doing with a bunch of sponsors. If you haven't seen it, check out our social medias or look at Predators Reject social media posts. We've got some stuff there. I do believe we've got half a dozen or 10 games roughly. Still a few spots open for players, but we'll have a bunch of digital swag and things going on with the sponsors. And then the ladies here are going to play 2 nights on the 10th and 17th of Christmas show. D&D. There you go. Module I haven't run in a while. I don't have anything else, folks. I hope everybody's had a good Thanksgiving, and has plenty of turkey still left over to eat. And is safe. They got to see their friends, family, loved ones, all that kind of stuff. Anything we need to announce for the group? Anybody got something they need to talk about before we sign off for the night?
Nope.
I don't think so.
Nope.
A lot of talking
Just
there.
regular streaming.
Regular streaming as always this next week. Okay, folks. Well, that's it. So y'all be good. We're out of here. We'll see y'all in 2 weeks. Thanks for watching. Night.
Bye.
Bye.
Yay.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Dragging your butt through the day, selling body and soul to a bunch of bland normals? Acting stupid so they'll think you're one of them? Tired of getting all of the guilt, but none of the sex? There is a simple answer, dear friend. A glowing beacon of slack amidst the turmoil and darkness. It's J.R. Bob Dobbs, the living slack master and his church of the subgenius. Bob brings a new destiny for the abnormal. For Bob comes to justify our sins, to unmask the conspiracy, and to get us back the slack they stole away. It's us versus them. Are you gonna fry in hell on earth alongside the pink boys? Or will you pull the wool over your own eyes and accept Bob into your mind? Repent, quit your job, slack off, and pray!